This is Primetime Sports, WGNS Murfreesboro, on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, streaming worldwide on WGNSSports.com, and always at the game. The game.
Prep sports coverage starts right now. WGNS Primetime Sports is honored to bring you the 77th season of coverage with tonight's high school sports broadcast of Rutherford County Prep Athletics. It's State Farm Prep Sports. Veteran broadcasters Brian Barrett and John Dinkins, in their 25th year together, are ready to bring you the story of tonight's contest. Here are the 2023 Tennessee Association of Broadcasters recipients for Best Sports Coverage, Brian Barrett and John Dinkins, with tonight's contest on News Radio WGNS.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Randy King Gymnasium in Oakland High School. It's the site of tonight's Region Boys semifinals. It's Brian Barrett and John Dinkins here with you this evening as we bring you the semifinals tonight, setting up tomorrow's consolation and championship games. Glad you're with us here this evening as we get things underway here for the night. We had girls semifinals last night. Tonight it's the boys' turn, and we've got a couple of good ones tonight for you. First up will be the Oakland boys taking on the number 1 seed, the Siegel Stars. Oakland, the 4 seed, Siegel, the number 1 seed. In the second game, it'll be the 2-3 matchup with Blackman versus Rockvale. Both of these teams, well, all 4 of these teams in the 2 matchups in the regular season had at least an overtime game. Blackman and Rockvale had a double overtime game. So we'll see what this one has in store. This one, of course, at Oakland tonight, with Siegel coming here. So going to be a good night. There are other games going on tonight. In fact, there are 4 girls games and there are 5 boys games happening this evening all around Rutherford County, and we're going to talk about those on the Rick's Barbecue County Roundup when we come back. But you're listening right now to the Primetime Sports Countdown to Tip-Off, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. They've helped thousands of people get legal help when they've needed it the most. If you've been injured, call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. When we come back, the Rick's Barbecue County Roundup is coming up right here on News Radio WGNS, State Farm Prep Sports.
What makes Murfreesboro so vibrant? Is it regular coffee dates on Main Street? Checking in on neighbors to be sure everyone's safe? Or cheering on your favorite team? At Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, we believe it's all of these and more. The hometown medical group that genuinely cares. We deliver quality primary and specialty medical care in our community. And as the official medical group of the MTSU Athletics, we keep students and staff healthy too. Learn more at mmclinic.com or call 615-893-4480 today.
Here's a question. What do you want from your electric co-op?
I want expert advice on going 100% solar.
I want to go green without breaking the bank.
I want to meet my sustainability goals.
I want solar to be simple.
Done.
I want to save the planet.
Little hero, let's start with one of MTE's solar programs first. Energy Service Life. That's Middle Tennessee Electric. We're here to get done what matters most to you. Learn more at mte.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the law offices of John Day. For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. And if we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case.
It's a critical time in education, and we need experience on the Rutherford County School Board. That's why we need to elect Butch Vaughn to the school board in Zone 6. He brings experience as a public educator from his years in the classroom and as a coach to being principal at Central and Blackman Middle and Oakland High Schools. Butch Vaughn has also been in private education as the former headmaster at PCA. Experience counts, especially now. That's why we need Butch Vaughn on the Rutherford County School Board. Paid for by Butch Vaughn for School Board. Pryor Manning, Treasurer.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Wama, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
We're back here at Oakland High School. It's the Rick's Barbecue County Roundup coming up here for you. Rick's Barbecue has quality, fresh, never frozen meats that they smoke the old-fashioned way using real hickory wood on specially designed pits to give your pork, beef, chicken all the best flavor. And if you're maybe not in the mood for barbecue or smoked chicken, they've got slaw dogs. Now, something that will get you in the mood, loaded baked potatoes with maybe pork or chicken. It's actually what we had for dinner tonight here at Oakland High School. From the pit to the plate, Rick's Barbecue has your family covered tonight. They're on Warrior Drive, just off of South Church Street. I know it's rainy, John, but here in the gym, nice and comfy and warm and
snug as a bug in a rug.
Yep. Looking forward to a couple of great games here tonight. Siegel versus Oakland, then Blackman versus Rockvale. Other boys games that are going on. John, Central Magnet is taking on Marshall County tonight. And PCA will battle Good Pasture at 8:30. That's in the district or Division II Class Single A Middle Region. So some big games going on there in boys. Mainly 5 boys games, 4 girls games this evening. And let's see, Laverne, I think I have that on there incorrectly. I have Lebanon and Smyrna, and it's Laverne. So I knew I had something wrong there. It's Laverne playing their first action tonight. And it's Laverne versus Lebanon in that one. As Laverne awaited the Lebanon-Smyrna winner, and it was Lebanon tonight. So Laverne versus Lebanon, and that one's at 7:30 this evening. So on the girls' side of things, we've got Stewart's Creek taking on Lebanon, speaking of, and that is a girls' game. That'll be a tough one there, John. Cookeville and Lebanon girls both 1 and 2 in District 7 4A. The teams that our area teams will be matched up with, and I do know that both of those teams are state ranked in Cookeville and Lebanon.
Yeah, that's a tough way to go right there now. I mean, that's about as good as it gets.
But I mean, if you're Stewart's Creek, you just got to do it once, and that sets you up for a much better route in tournament play. So we'll see what happens tonight. That game's at 7:30 this evening. Other girls games that are going on, Central Magnet is taking on Lawrence County. That game was earlier today. We may have a few finals actually out there, and we'll try to get those for you as we get deeper into the evening. But Eagleville battling Moore County. That's at 7:30 tonight. And PCA girls and Ezel Harding tipped it up earlier today. And that's a game that took place at 4 o'clock. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that we've got all the finals in on all those games either. So we'll search for some scores and see if we can't find a few for you. In fact, just did find one from someone who texted that in. Appreciate that. Central Magnet defeated Lawrence County 41-39. So Central Magnet is in the championship game in District 8 3A. So congrats to Central Magnet on that victory this evening. Again, 41-39 winner in Central Magnet. Well, while I'm at it here, might as well see if I can't find the other early game, which was PCA in Division II, and it has not posted yet. They were taking on 16-12 Ezel Harding. So that's a brief look at your Rick's Barbecue County Roundup here this evening of the games going on. Now we'll have the 2 games tonight in the boys semifinals. And we'll turn around and play the girls championship in consolation tomorrow at 1 and 2:30. That'll be followed at 6 o'clock by the boys championship in consolation, 6 and 7:30. So they're having 2 sessions, finishing the tournament in just 1 day. So that is the lineup of everything going on here at Oakland High School. So this tournament will be complete tomorrow. Then the teams that are left here will have a full week of preparation. Girls will play first round region on Friday, boys Saturday. A week from today is when the region tournaments begin and get underway. All right. Anything to add there, John?
I've been working. I've not I haven't disregarded you. I've been working hard.
Right.
I do think we're going to have two really good games tonight. I think they're going to both be close. So there you go.
Well, like I mentioned earlier, we had some overtime games really in both matchups. Oakland at Siegel took Siegel to overtime before Siegel won. And then it was Rockvale in triple overtime beating Blackman. So there you go. All right. So hang in with us. We've got a quick timeout here as they lower the flag at Randy King Gymnasium at Oakland High School. And we're going to get to the national anthem here, and we'll be back with starting lineups. That's next. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna.
So what if your roommate decides to microwave a metal mixing bowl and sets your apartment on fire? I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womble. Auto, renters, frankly, any kind of insurance. I've got your back. Call me at 615-890-0850.
In Rutherford County, you know how much it means to have neighbors you can count on. I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris, here to help life go right when you combine home and auto insurance. Call me today at 615-893-1417.
Winners Trophies can help you with customized awards for any occasion. Owner Kelly Hockenberry continues to provide awards for sports teams, churches, recognition awards, and more. Call Winners Trophies at 904-6002. That's 904-6002 for the best in quality, service, and pricing. You can also email Kelly, winnerstrophy@comcast.net. That's winnerstrophy@comcast.net. Any award for any occasion. Winners Trophies, 904-6002.
Hey, it's Brian sharing why First National Bank of Middle Tennessee has been my bank since opening here in 2014. I just really want to know my bank isn't some corporate outfit out of state, but I also want online banking and a great app. Well, I get that at First National Bank of Middle Tennessee and more. You won't find better customer service either. The people, that's what makes it the best place I've banked. You don't have to settle, you know. Come on over with me to First National Bank of Middle Tennessee on Gateway and Memorial Boulevards. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
If your old unit needs a tune-up, the professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air service all major brands and even offer same-day service in most cases. Keep your home or business comfortable year-round. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Ring Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass. Online at PrenticeAllsup.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by good neighbor State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, a Rutherford County resident with an office in Brentwood. State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, 615-873-1700. And here with the starting lineups brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. Here's Brian.
All right, John, first of all, for the Oakland Patriots tonight, Avery Carter, 6'1", senior forward to get the start tonight for Oakland. 6'3", junior forward, number 3, Isaiah Verge. Number 13, Bryant Haggard, 5'9", freshman guard to start this evening, along with number 2, Jaden Loper, 6'2", senior guard. And also number 0, Chase Bandy, going to get the start this evening. Chase was injured in the semifinals in the football game, has battled back and has been a spark plug for the Oakland Patriots of late. Now for the Siegel Stars, Dyron Birdwell, the head coach, by the way, of Oakland. And Oakland boys come into this game 9-17, but pretty hot right now. Siegel Stars coached by Matt Rigsby. Number 4, Mac Moss, 6' senior guard. Number 0, Carter Webb, 6'2", junior forward. Number 10, Roth Clark, 6'3", senior forward. Number 2, Cadence Melendez, 5'11", senior forward. And number 11, Dorian Lyles, 6'1", sophomore center. Moss, Webb, Clark, Melendez, Lyles for Siegel, Carter, Verge, Haggard, Loper, and Bandy for the Oakland Patriots. Siegel comes in at 23-3. Ready to go here from Oakland High School. And the tip is going to be controlled by Siegel, who'll be moving right to left as we see it. And the ball intercepted, but then knocked out of bounds, and it's going to belong to Oakland.
As you mentioned, an overtime game won by Siegel. Siegel won the second game at home, I think around by 9 points, but it was fairly close too.
It definitely was. Haggard feeds inside. Verge turns, spins, shoots, and missed the shot. Speaking of Verge, he was one who had like 30 that night. Dorian Lyles is clotheslined by Bandy, and that's going to be the first foul of this boys' game. You win, you're in the championship game. You're one of the 2 seeds that host the first round of the region. Lose, you're in the consolation, and you'll be on the road the first round of the region. Moss has it, foul line, dumps it right side. Lyles, little pump fake, no good. Rebound Bandy. Bandy pushing it up the floor. Finds Avery Carter. Avery, stop, jump, and puts it up from the left block and scores.
Oakland trying to work really hard, aggressively inside.
Very rainy night here on a Friday in the Borough. Glad to be bringing you the action tonight.
You think Darren Birdwell scouted that Blackman-Siegel game?
I bet he did. Game where Siegel lost in double digits and ended a 22-game win streak.
Siegel really struggled defensively inside.
Melendez left wing to Clark. Clark just stops and pops, and it's no good. Rebound Verge. Verge with the outlet pass. Finds Loper. Now to Avery Carter. Turns, spins, gets free, and swish from the right block. Avery Carter's got all 4 of Oakland's points. It's 4-0 Pats. Moss waving everybody away. Bandy guarding him. To Webb. Webb, foul line jumper. It's up and good. First points of the game for the Stars.
I think if you're Oakland too, you can't let Webb just have his way.
Verge lost the ball for a moment. Now gets it to Jaden Loper. Working into the corner. Verge gets it from the baseline and puts up a little rainbow shot just inside the arc. Isaiah Verge. It's 6-2, Oakland in the lane. Roth Clark passes back out to Moss. Moss tries to go down low. Ball batted in the air and controlled by Bandy. Bandy down the right sideline. Bandy fakes, goes up, puts it up high off the glass. No good, but Carter there to put it back in. 6 for Carter here in the first couple of moments. He's scoring 2 points a minute.
Exploding into the boards is what he's doing.
Left wing. Lyles goes baseline, misses it. Oakland on the attack quickly. Loper drives left side, puts up a fadeaway jumper as he's falling to the ground. Oakland cannot miss right now. They're up by 8 and a timeout, Siegel. 30-second timeout as the Oakland Patriots have come out red hot.
Well, guess who's in the house tonight?
Who's that?
Bob Bug.
Is he?
He's over there to the right. He's not looking this way, but now he's on his phone. He's calling you, telling you to shape up. The Parks Auction brand has helped families, investors, and businesses here in Rutherford County and across the state with their on-site and online auction needs. Call Bob Bug and Stan Vaught today for no obligation consultation. That's Stan Vaught and Bob Bug at Parks Auction. They'll handle everything online at parksauction.com. You know, I just realized I can just pick any of them I want tonight because this is my job tonight.
That's your,
so
pretty much your only job.
I don't have to look over.
I'm just kidding.
That's cold.
Good time out there for Siegel as Oakland up by 8. We played about half of the first quarter. Top of the key, Mac Moss dribbles around. Melendez pops out to get it. Now to Santel, who checked in. Santel kicks it back out. It's Moss for 3. Boy, that was a big one right there. Mac Moss.
I don't know if that was a desperation pass by Santel, but it certainly worked.
It was very effective, wasn't it? Bandy at the right wing. Back to Loper. Now Haggard lobs it down low to Verge. Verge goes up. Nope, kicks it out. Bandy thought about a shot, now drives. Bounce pass in the lane. Loper too far underneath the basket. Goes out of bounds off of Oakland.
I don't know if Loper was expecting that pass or not, but he went way down to his knees to get that ball and tried to go back up, and it's hard to survive that way.
It's a 5-point Oakland lead. We're just underway here. Here's a shot by Moss from three-point range, right side, no good. Dorian Lyles has it blocked. Kicks it out, though. The loose ball, and Carter Webb has it. 3:53 to play in the first. Just underway here tonight. Thomas Santel left wing. Back to Webb. Webb stutter steps, fakes, goes in the lane. Now Melendez for three. Short. Rebound Haggard, and now Melendez with the foul. First foul on Siegel. Looks like PCA girls were winners tonight by a final of 50-35 over Ezel Harding. So they are in the championship game after winning that semifinal game. Congrats to the PCA girls. Those are the early games that we had today. They lob it down low and try to get it to Verge. Picked off by Moss. Carter Webb has it at the left wing. Now stops, pops, and off the rim, no good. Rebound, Lyles had his hands on it. Verge giving him all kinds of trouble. Melendez tried to knock it out of bounds off Verge. He gets out of the way. Now Loper up the floor. Finds Haggard. Haggard at the right wing. Looking inside for Avery Carter. Now just penetrates to the foul line. Bounce pass, Verge for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped up by Carter, tipped out, and Webb has it, coming the other way. Carter stops at the left wing, finds Mac Moss, and Siegel will set.
Oakland has got to be real careful not to settle for threes tonight if they want a chance to win this game.
Siegel and Carter drives and puts it in off the right block. Carter Webb with the bucket. And Siegel is now within three. And the loose ball is going to be picked up. Well, it's on the floor now. Diving for it, going to be a jump ball. And it's going to belong to Oakland. Siegel had two chances at that loose ball and couldn't come up with it. Lebanon coach Jim McDowell in the house here to do a little scouting.
He's got those guys playing real well.
Sure does.
What kind of jacket does he have on? I'm trying to find him.
Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be off of Oakland, so Siegel basketball. Sitting up there by Coach Voss.
Oh, I see. And his lovely wife is with him.
Coach Shutt from Siegel. They play. Well, I thought they played at 7:30, but he wouldn't be here if they were. Here's Melendez on the drive, puts it up off the block, and shot no good. Down the floor, Carter in the lane, has it blocked. Rebound Crisp, he goes up. Ball goes out of bounds and knocked out off of Oakland. Bronson Crisp was in. I guess he stays in, yes, and Yeshaya Cobb comes in. Back in is Lyles for Siegel.
Crisp against Webb, that ought to be interesting.
Driving left side, Carter Webb dumps it low, finds Clark, now back out. Carter Webb finds himself wide open, and then swish.
Can't give him that much time.
He didn't realize how open he was, had a chance to take a dribble and still got it off before anybody was in his face, and Siegel has climbed back to a 10-10 tie. Bandy, far sideline. Dribbles back out near the midcourt stripe. Now tries to get past Mac Moss. To Crisp. Crisp, foul line jumper, blocked. Oh, they're going to call a tough foul right there on Dorian Lyles.
Smack that wrist a little bit there.
Number 11, Dorian Lyles. That's his first personal foul at the line. Number 12, Bronson.
Lebanon and Laverne boys don't play until tomorrow. That on the wrong day on my scoreboard. I've actually got it on there twice, so that's why. Free throw up, no good. Our game tonight brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Middle Tennessee Electric, Sir Pizza, Bowen's Body Shop, along with Franklin's Printworks. Another toss-up coming for Bronson Crisp, the 6'2 junior guard for Oakland. Second one good. Breaks the 10-10 tie, gives Oakland the lead. Melendez in, and going out is Dorian Lyles. Boy, both teams really rotating in players here in the early going. 39 seconds left here in the first. Webb drives to the foul line, dumps it low. Going up is Clark, has it partially blocked, now taken away by Oakland. Loper down the floor, his team with a 1-point lead. Over to Verge, they may go for one with 23 seconds. Loper dribbles around right side, way out in the front court. Now they're going to call 5 seconds. Turnover, Oakland. And that's the third turnover. And Coach Tyron Birdwell said, I was trying to call timeout, and he didn't get that timeout call. Now Siegel has a chance with 14.5 seconds to get a shot off here and take the lead. Santel triggers in to Webb. Webb crossing over. Explodes right side, goes baseline, now finds Melendez. Back up top, Moss for three in the air. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound tipped out, Loper has it, and that's going to be the end of the first. Oakland leads 11-10. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports.
Hello, this is Coy Young at Las Casas Feed Supply. We'd like to welcome you to our door.
Whether you have a quarter acre or several, Las Casas Feed Supply has premium feeds and dog foods you can't find in box stores.
Nutrition is our specialty here at Las Casas Feed.
Plus, every Saturday morning they have a local producer-only farmers market with fresh vegetables, beef, pork, and more.
Customer service and expertise that exceeds your expectations.
Family owned and operated by Coy and Jennifer Young, Las Casas Feed Supply on Barlow Lane, just off Highway 96 East in Las Casas.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and I'm here with my son Nick and my grandson Jack.
Good food and fun. Remember your first time at Toots? Maybe it was a first date, you went out with a college friend, or you were celebrating after a big game. Come out and try one of our locations today, and you'll be sure to have a great time.
Toots. Good food and fun.
At Toots Restaurants, our quality has not changed.
Our portions have not changed.
Our products have not changed. Good food and fun.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Roscoe Brown Heating and Air, First Bank, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, Butch Vaughn for School Board, and the law offices of John Day.
It's Brian Barrett and John Dinkins here with you. Another night of high school hoops. Siegel in Oakland, then Blackman and Rockvale coming up. Siegel basketball, they trail by one. Melendez tries to go baseline, kicks it out to Webb, now gets it back, and a fadeaway jumper from the deep right corner. Cadence Melendez with the first bank three, the second of the game, and Siegel finds himself on top by two for the first time tonight. Crisp takes it into the right corner. To Brian Haggard, double team, ball taken away. Mac Moss almost, well, he does lose it. Carter Webb picks up the loose ball in the backcourt. Webb quickly up the floor. Brings it here to the left side. Goes up from the left block, puts up a little floater, good. He's got 9 here in the early going. Carter Webb's going to get his. It's a 4-point Siegel lead now. Avery Carter, foul line jumper no good, and Verge with the follow-up, too hard. Siegel down the floor and on a run. Mac Moss drives in the lane, now Webb, top of the key, wide open, over the rim, no good. Tip up, this one will not fall for Lyles. Goes out of bounds, and it'll belong to the Oakland Patriots. Oakland's gone a little chilly, John.
Yeah, they have, and they shot lights out for the first 5 shots of the game, but then they only shot 50% in the first quarter.
Avery Carter gets the pass, long pass up the floor in the right corner. Haggard for three, too long. Rebound knocked out of bounds off of, Sure looked like that was off of the hands of Avery Carter, but they say it was off of Carter Webb. And Oakland's ball with Bandy back in to inbound. Quickly around the horn, they feed it inside to Verge, now kick it out. Here's Haggard for three again from the right corner, no good. Carter with another rebound. Burns it right into the hands of Dorian Lyles. Turnover. Siegel up the floor. Mac Moss layup good.
Taking advantage of every turnover.
It's now a 6-point lead, and now another turnover by Oakland up the floor. Lyles to Melendez. Melendez baseline in the corner, right side. Moss for three. Rainbow shot will not fall. Rebound on the floor. There's going to be a foul called on Melendez as Loper got the rebound. It's 2 fouls on Melendez, and he's going to come out, and Roth Clark back in for the Stars. 6-point Siegel lead. Oakland ball, needing a bucket. We've dropped under 6 minutes to play in the half. Carter gets it, flips it to Loper. Now left side Verge for a long distance dial in from the wing, no good. Siegel with the rebound. Carter to Lyles, shot too long. Rebound, Roth Clark. Whoa, what a great effort there to knock it out of bounds off of Avery Carter. That was something else.
Oakland, the last 4 shots, they've tried to 3 of the last 4 shots. No, 4 of them. They've shot threes and they're not falling. They need to think about going back inside again.
Thomas Santel, the inbound, and now Roth Clark going to get fouled. That foul on Verge. And that's going to put Roth Clark at the free throw line for his first points of the night, or attempting his first points of the night. Our coverage brought to you by Good Neighbor State Farm agent Dana Womack at 805 South Church Street between Farm Credit and the Post Office. Dana Womack, 900-0877. First free throw is good for Roth Clark. He'll have one more. It's in the air, good. Hit a pair. And the score is 19-11. Oakland has not scored this quarter, have they?
No.
Bronson Crisp in the right corner. Bandy's three is too long. Rebound Siegel. Oakland can't buy a basket. They couldn't miss early. Carter Webb in the lane, puts up a floater, no good. And the rebound on the floor. Haggard comes out of there with it for the Patriots. Down the floor, down the center of the lane, lost the ball, maintains control now. Down low to Loper, has it tied up with Santel. Oh, what a great job there defensively by Thomas Santel. It'll be out of bounds to Oakland. Crowd beginning to fill in. Some late arrivers with the rain out there. Bandy, the long toss in to Crisp, and it's stolen away by Lyles. Lyles, layup good. And there's a whistle on the other end, and it's a timeout for the Oakland Patriots as Siegel has exploded to a 10-point lead. John, a word from Parks Auction, I guess?
Oh, we're going to get rid of, we're going to go over this fast. Auctions are fast, efficient, and profitable. Stan Vaught and Bob Bug invite you to make Parks Auction your first choice. They're leaders in the industry and look forward to talking to you. That's Bob Bug and Stan Vaught at Parks Auction. They'll handle everything online at parksauction.com. And Bobby, I know you're looking at him. It's his fault. I'm pointing to him right now.
What's my fault?
Well, we usually wait a while and do another one.
We could do all four of this game.
Okay, whatever you want to do, Chief.
You just never know. Get a wild hair. May not have another 30. We'll just see. Oakland needed that timeout. Down by 10. They need a bucket. Loper with it. To Bandy left side. Now Bandy drives. Kicks it out to Carter Webb. I'm sorry, Avery Carter, and he travels.
8 turnovers now for Oakland. 5 of them this quarter.
Been their own worst enemy of late. Siegel walking it up the floor. Moss to Lyles to Carter, and now knocked out of bounds. Or are they going to call a foul on Oakland?
Bandy.
That is 2 for Bandy. Bandy goes out. Verge back in. Can't keep Bandy in the game right now. Santel looking inside. Now an offensive foul on Mac Moss.
Yeah, he was trying to set a pick, and he ran smack into Crisp.
Moss said he was hooked. He's not going to win that argument. Length of the floor to go for the Patriots. Loper going to trot it down the right sideline. Takes it straight away now to Verge, right wing. Flips it out in the left corner to Haggard. Pull-up jumper, bounces twice and falls for the freshman. His first points tonight. Ends an Oakland drought. First points of the quarter coming about midway through. Foul line jumper Carter, no good for Siegel. Lyles with the rebound, forces it up there, and now Avery Carter going to foul him. First foul on Avery. Lyles checking his forearm there.
You know, you'll never hear the 1-and-1 again. I just thought of that.
It's true. Free throw, back of the rim, no good. Dorian will look for another. Our game brought to you by Sir Pizza, J. Mullins Jewelry, Carpets by Osborne. Second one no good. Winners trophies. Ball is taken out of there by Roth Clark after Oakland had the rebound. Donut Country, Butch Vaughn for School Board and Parks Auction. Moss to Santel, top of the key. Back to Mack. To Santel, left side. Here's Roth Clark for three, no good. Lyle's going to be over the back now.
Well, Siegel's not shooting the lights out either.
No.
I mean, they've taken advantage of some mistakes on some fast breaks.
Barry Wertman Wrangler back here. Coach Bell evaluating. Here's Bronson Crisp with it. Blackman warming up behind us. Getting ready for the next game. Bounce pass in the lane. Verge goes up, has it blocked by Lyles. Quickly down the floor, Avery Carter lets Carter Webb get by, and it's a lay-in. 11 points for Carter Webb. Lead back at 10 for Siegel now. Loper finds Carter. Carter with a nice little finger roll there. Avery Carter getting the bucket, his first since early in the first quarter. Carter Webb has a shot blocked by Verge, kicks it back out though as he got the rebound. Moss now back to Carter Webb. In the corner. Roth Clark pull-up jumper, swish. That was a nice little baby J there, his first field goal of the game. From the left side. Top of the key, Verge in the right corner. Haggard for three. Rainbow shot falls out of bounds and off of Mac Moss. Melendez coming back in, and going out is Dorian Lyles. And a few words of encouragement to Dorian Lyles for Matt Rigsby, and the pass stolen away inbounds. Melendez layup on the other end. It's 5 here in this quarter for Cadence Melendez. Biggest lead of the game, 12 for Siegel. Foul line Loper. Looks right side to Avery Carter. Carter going to back it back out top of the key. Now goes one-on-one, stops in the lane, pull-up jumper, no good, tipped out, got his own rebound though, and missed the second shot. Siegel with the rebound. Moss burns it to Melendez. Melendez racing toward the rack, no good. Carter Webb with the rebound, they kick it back out. Now Mac Moss drives right side. What a beautiful execution there by Mac Moss. 29-15. Siegel has almost doubled up Oakland now. Bronson Crisp, lob over to Loper, deep in the right corner, Haggard. Back to Loper now. Loper drives, finds Haggard. Haggard right side in the lane, down low to Avery Carter, tries to get space, no good. Got his own rebound and put back though. Did Avery Carter, that was a tough shot. 55 seconds left in the half.
Carter getting it done on the boards, that's for sure.
Trying to keep Oakland in this one. They trail 29-17. Siegel going to hold the ball here, looks like. Roth Clark dribbles around. Melendez up top to Santel. Santel holds it. Now takes a couple of dribbles. Back over to Roth Clark, back to Moss, 25 seconds. Coach Rigsby screaming out the play here. 20 seconds, and Moss dribbles over left side to Clark. All of this in the front court. Now Carter comes to get it with 12 seconds. Carter Webb with 7 with 6, going to go one-on-one. Drives from the left block, puts it up, no good. Rebound Crisp. Crisp going to have to hurl it from midcourt, does, and it's off the rim, no good. And we're at halftime. Your halftime score, Siegel 29, Oakland 17. 29-17, Siegel on top. Stay with us. We'll have your halftime stats coming up in just a moment as you listen to State Farm Prep Sports.
Hello friends, Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. More than I can count, we have taken care of families who were totally caught off guard with the passing of a loved one. There are so many details to tie up. It really can be overwhelming. Again, more than I can count are the comments from families who have pre-planned and pre-funded their or their loved one's funeral, saying, "I'm so thankful we took care of this ahead of time. It would have been a financial hardship had we not. Let me help you pre-plan. Call me at 615-893-2422.
Middle Tennessee Christian School, training for eternity.
We're going to be an educational institution that teach Bible every day. Every subject we teach, we're going to teach through a biblical perspective. In every aspect of our school, we're going to do it through a Christian perspective.
MTCS President Matt Tiller.
That also means that everything we do, we have to be excellent. We feel like Christ calls us to excellence. And so that means we have to be excellent academically. That means we have to be excellent athletically, because that's what God calls us to. It's a great place to be.
Invest in your child's future in an environment that fosters Christ-centered values. To find out more, visit mtcscougars.org.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Rayburn Insurance in Smyrna.
Come see me, Rick Hall, at Rayburn Insurance in downtown Smyrna today.
Online at rayburn.net.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
29-17 is our score here at halftime. The Siegel Stars over the Oakland Patriots. Let's take a look at the scoring. The stats tonight brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company. That's Josh Houston and Associates. They got yearbooks and rings, class rings, you name it, they've got it. Mac Moss has 7 for Siegel. Carter Webb with 11. Roth Clark has 4, Cadence Melendez with 5, and Dorian Lyles with 2. Now Webb with a 3, and Melendez with a first bank 3, and Mac Moss also with a 3. For Oakland, they started off red hot, but they really cooled off in that second quarter. Avery Carter leads with 10 points, Verge with 2, Haggard with 2, Crisp with 1, Jaden Loper has 2. They have no threes in this ball game. It was a rough second quarter for Oakland, and they find themselves trailing here by a score of 29-17. When we come back, we'll take a look at the team stats for you. We'll update our scoreboard as we continue here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
Roscoe Brown is seeking highly motivated HVAC plumbing apprentices to join our Next Tech Academy. If you're eager to become an HVAC technician or plumbing technician and want to improve your skills while learning new ones, this is your chance to launch your career. Roscoe Brown's Next Tech Academy is a program that offers you the benefits of being a full-time employee, all while learning and developing new skills.
Roscoe Brown.
RoscoeBrown.com.
Here at Bud's Tire, we make buying Michelin tires simpler. I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We offer a straightforward approach to service, including nationwide warranties with every purchase. Stop in today to see our full lineup of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires. For whatever you drive, Michelin and BF Goodrich have a tire to fit any need. Bud's Tire Pros, hassle-free, guaranteed. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstireprostn.com.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in treating local athletes here in Rutherford County. Experts in joint, bones, and muscles. And with over 65 specialists, TOA has a playbook to get you back in the game. To request an appointment, visit TOA.com or call 855-NEED-TOA. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance. TOA. Live your best life.
For nearly 2 decades, Mills Family Pharmacy has cared for residents in our community as if they were part of our own family, and that's the kind of service you want when it comes to your pharmacist. If you haven't checked out our gift shop at Mills, stop by today.
This is Chad Mills with Mills Family Pharmacy. We're located next to Toots South on South Church Street in Murfreesboro. We'd love to have you.
Mills also has a medication compounding service for you and even your beloved pets. Learn more by visiting us online at millsfamilypharmacy.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
All right, here we go with the team stats. Oakland had an 11-10 lead at the end of the first quarter. Siegel 29-17 here at halftime. Second quarter was disastrous for Oakland. They only scored 6 points in that second quarter, while Siegel wound up with 19 points. All right, here we go. Oakland with 14 rebounds to Siegel's 11. Oakland shot 32%, 8 of 25. Siegel, 11 of 30 for 37%. They had 3 first bank threes in that game, and that's been a big difference in the game so far. Oakland, 1 of 2 from the free throw line for 50%. Siegel also 2 of 4, 50% here at halftime. And Oakland with a whopping 9 turnovers, which have really hurt. Siegel's probably scored 8 points off turnovers tonight, and Siegel with only 3. So far, Carter Webb and the Siegel Stars are handling things. They lead it by 12 here at halftime. And we're going to take a quick look at our Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. I know Central Magnet girls won tonight, Brian.
Yeah, 41-39, the final in that one, and PCA girls advance to the region finals with a 50-35 victory over Ezel Harding. And the only other game going on is this one, 29-17, Siegel on top.
All right, let's take another break. When we come back, we'll have the second half for you right here on State Farm Prep Basketball.
Over 100 crispy Old World pepperoni.
Cheesy crust edge.
This Fanceroni pepperoni from Little Caesars is fancy.
Am I fancy enough for the Fanceroni? I'm wearing cargo shorts. But Tim, me too. Fancy isn't measured by your inseam. Because if you are what you eat, then we're all feeling mighty fancy today. Yeah!
Try the Fanceroni pepperoni with over 100 Old World pepperoni.
In Murfreesboro on Memorial, Warrior Drive, South Church, and Old Fort.
Pizza.
Hi, this is Dan Mitchell from Music World and Drummers Den. We offer a good assortment of everything. We have new guitars, Gill, Seagull, Godin, lots of brands, vintage guitars. We have everything you need, keyboards, drums, every instrument you can think of. We would welcome you to come in and look around, see what you can find that you have to have. And Music World and Drummers Den is located at 2762 South Church Street, right across from Indian Hills Golf Course.
Renters. When you combine State Farm, auto, and renters insurance, you will save money. I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and I'd love to talk to you about combining your auto and renters insurance to help you save. Call me 615-895-2700.
You've changed thousands of diapers, played hours of peekaboo and duck, duck, goose. You'd do anything to protect your kids. I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and it's important to protect them with life insurance. I can make it easy and affordable for you to protect your family.
If someone asked, "What's your more?" would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
This is Stan Vaught. I'm a lot like you, a husband, father, farmer, auctioneer, and community supporter. I'm now a candidate for school board. In the last cases, Walter Hill, Milton, Leanna, Oakland, and Siegel communities. I believe in community schools, vocational education, and getting education back to the basics. I'd appreciate your support for school board.
Early voting going on now. Election day is March 5th. Paid for by Stan Vaught for school board. Stan Vaught, treasurer.
This is a paid legal ad.
When a family member is lost as a result of someone else's negligence, the grief can be unbearable. It also leaves you with a lot of questions like, how did this happen? Who's responsible? And is my family going to be okay? That's a lot to go through, but with the law offices of John Day on your side, you don't have to go through any of it alone. We understand what you're going through, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by, this first game anyway, Two-Skid Food and Fun, Bud's Tire, Wilson Bank and Trust, and Rayburn Insurance Agency. Why am I so far away from you? I don't understand.
It's anyway, a little further away, isn't it?
Here are the starting lineups for the second half and play-by-play.
All right, for Siegel, it's going to be Moss, Webb, Clark, Melendez, and Lyles. And Oakland, it's going to be Carter, Verge, Haggard, Loper, and Bandy, the same starting lineup that started the game. And Mac Moss opens the game here in the second half with a First Bank three from the right wing. 32-17. Siegel flexing their muscle here a bit. Bandy left wing. Oakland's got a mountain to climb here now. Deep in the corner, Loper. Bounces it to Bandy. Bandy puts up a three-pointer. It's off the lip of the rim. No good. Rebound tipped up and controlled by Dorian Lyles. Lyles, underhand flip over to Carter up top. Moss, right side. Three put up. Clark, no good. Goes out of bounds. Off of Oakland.
You just get this feeling. I know it's real early in the second half, and I have no reason to even say this, but that loss to Blackman had these young boys fired up here in this game tonight.
Siegel does look fired up for sure.
Not to say Oakland can't come back here. I'm just saying.
Lyles lost control of the ball. Going to be picked up by Oakland. Verge pushes it up the floor, finds Carter in the lane. Carter with a nice little finger roll right there in front of the rack.
He's been the only salvation for the Patriots right now.
Left wing, Clark thought about a three, then pulls it down from the left side. Now Carter from long range, too long. Rebound, Lyles with the rebound and puts it back up, no good. Tip up Melendez, and then he's hacked. Boy, Siegel is getting rebound after rebound. Foul on Avery Carter, picks up his second foul.
They are really boxing out under the boards, and that's the reason why they're doing so well.
First free throw was up. No good. Second one. Good. Melendez hit one of two. 6 points for him. 33-19. Oakland quickly down. Ball tipped out by Siegel. Now Bandy open for three from the left side. It's short. Rebound. Siegel. Long pass up. Roth Clark. Dorian Lyles. Lyles layup good. It happened just that quick. 35-19 Stars. Bandy between the rings. Gets it into Carter, now kicks it out to Haggard. Haggard drives baseline, has it blocked. And now they're going to call a whistle or blow the whistle.
Went off of Oakland.
Okay. Didn't know if they were going to call a foul there or not. His bodies collided. Yeshaya Cobb comes in. Bandy goes out. Coach Birdwell Continues to speak to himself for a minute. Not happy with the flow of the second half. Avery Carter in the paint. They work it down low, and the shot off the backboard by Roth Clark. Speaking of Carter, he's down the center of the lane, fired it up, no good. Verge knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Siegel's ball. Bronson Crisp going to come in.
Well, Oakland's hitting like 1 every 5 times down the floor. That's not going to get it, Brian. It's just not.
The net on the Siegel end, which is toward the concession stand.
Caden's going to have to work on his jumping.
Yeah, he didn't quite make it, did he? Siegel working from left to right. Carter Webb dishes out in the corner, finds Lyles. Lyles with a nice run to the rack, puts in a reverse.
Well, he's a man possessed right now.
6 points for him, 37-19. Siegel. Crisp to Loper. Popping out is Avery Carter, back to Loper. Now to Haggard, now near side. In the front court, they get it down low to Carter, gets some space, puts it up, short. Rebound, Roth Clark. Long pass is stolen away by Yeshaya Cobb for Oakland. Brian Haggard, behind the back dribble, pulls up, swish. Oh, goodness. Brian Haggard showing some moves there.
The kid's got some ability now. That's
sure does.
For sure. He's just got to put it all together.
37-21 Siegel. Here's Roth Clark off the side of the rim. Long shot. Up the floor. Carter has it blocked. Carter Webb with the rebound. Dorian Lyles puts it up. No good. Tipped out. Oakland comes away with it. Play getting a little rough. Crisp with the loose ball. Outlet pass to Cobb. Now left side Loper. Loper turns, spins. He's clothesline. No foul call. Haggard in the deep left corner. Dribbles around. Brings it back into the front court. Dorian Lyles guarding to Yeshaya Cobb. Back to Haggard. Fakes the shot. Doesn't take it. Finds Avery Carter right side. Left side Loper now. Loper top of the key. Gives it in to Carter. Avery tries to dump it low. Knocks it out of bounds. Bounce pass was not handled by Jaden Loper.
That Siegel defense has sagged a little bit on the defensive end, and they're really pushing trying to get the ball open, trying to push the ball inside. Just haven't been able to do it here in the second or the third quarter much.
Roth Clark out, Santel in for Siegel. Mac Moss with the basketball now. Right side to Melendez. No look down to Santel. Has to make a hustle move to save it. Haggard bringing it up the floor. Haggard layup from the left block. Good. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Score 37-23. Siegel on top. We'll be back in just 1 minute.
Since 1966, Fans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard Heating and Air products, Fans will do it all. Sell you your choice of products and then install it with their factory-trained, experienced, professional staff. In the unlikely event you need service, Fans will be there with trained technicians. Fans Heating and Air is located on Jayhawk Court. Call 615-893-7930. Fans Heating and Air.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, JCPenney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Wama, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
This game brought to you by Sir Pizza. They sponsor our Game and Coaches Show podcast too. Find them at WGNSports.com and your favorite pizza on East Main, South Church, and Memorial. Mac Moss with the ball now for Siegel after the timeout. 3 minutes left in the third. Melendez dribbles around between the circles. Looks left side, brings it back up top to Dorian Lyles. Now Carter Webb with it in the front court to Melendez left side. Lyles kicks it out in the corner to Santel. Looks at it, doesn't take the shot. Finds Melendez, back to Santel in the left corner. Top of the key, Lyles penetrates, goes up, has the ball tied up, and it's going to be Oakland's ball, so a turnover, Siegel.
Siegel not handled the ball very well the last few times down the floor. That's 7 turnovers now for them.
Stewart's Creek and Lebanon girls playing in a semifinal game at 7:30 tonight. Eagleville and Moore County in girls in the District 9 1A championship game.
We're going to know a lot where everybody is after tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, we will.
Where they're going to be, who you're playing. And
Central Magnet boys will play Marshall County in a semifinal game at 8:30 tonight. Woo! 8:30 tonight for PCA Good Pasture in the region semifinals for PCA boys. Some late games out that way. Ball stolen away, and now they're going to get Bandy on the foul, trying to reach in and grab it back away from Melendez after Melendez snatched it away. That is 3 fouls on Chase Bandy, who's had a tough night tonight.
Coach Rigsby trying to get something started by pressing in the backcourt. That time it worked.
Seagulls basketball now. Melendez at the foul line, hurls it toward the goal. Got it tied up, not a great shot. Bandy down the floor, Bandy too hard off the backboard. Siegel in transition and a layup on the other end. An easy one by Dorian Lyles, who's got 6 of his 8 points here in this third quarter.
You said the key word right there, transition. They've done a great job of that.
Yeshia Cobb fires up a 3 from the deep right corner. His first points tonight, and Oakland needed that. It's a 13-point Siegel lead. And the ball stolen away. Bryant Haggard a layup on the other end. Yes. Haggard with 6 of his 8 points here in the third quarter, and Oakland not giving up the ghost. 1.5 left here in the third. Mac Moss thought about a shot to Melendez, right side. Underhand flip to Moss. He tries to go baseline, nothing there. Finds Dorian Lyles. Lyles front court near side. Just dribbling around with it, Yeshia Cobb guarding. He may dribble out here for a while. Now explodes toward the basket, no look pass to Santel. Gets it back to Lyles. Goes up strong, has it blocked by Yeshia Cobb, but out of bounds.
Carter Webb hasn't touched the ball in quite a spell here, and I think that's credit to Oakland's defense, who's really doing it. Looks almost like a box and one. It's close to it.
Moss to trigger it in, gets it to Carter Webb, and the 3 is up, no good. Rebound Cobb. Rebound Verge to Cobb, and now reach in foul. They're going to catch Melendez or Carter Webb one here. I was kind of glancing the other way. It's going to be on Webb. It's only his first foul. That kid doesn't foul a lot.
No, he doesn't, and he's very active.
Roth Clark in, and Dorian Lyles. No, who was it? Santel maybe went out. No, Mac Moss went out. Oakland inbounds underneath their goal. Avery Carter foul line jumper in and out. Rebound Roth Clark for the Stars. 32 seconds. Coach Rigsby puts on the brakes, and Carter Webb, almost lost the ball over and back, but great move to catch it. Dribbles around with 20 seconds. He's just across the timeline here on the right sideline. Just dribbling with 9, with 8, now with 7, with 6. Between the legs dribble, goes left, now right, now back left, in the lane, pull-up jumper off the front of the rim. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter, with Siegel leading Oakland 39-28. Fourth quarter and decisive quarter coming up on State Farm Prep Sports.
Dr. Automotive is the cure for your car. Brothers Danny and Randy Brewer have been providing Rutherford County with ASE certified auto repair for nearly 20 years. You'll receive courteous and friendly customer service every time. Why? Because we grew up here and you are our neighbors. Foreign and domestic auto repair and maintenance on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna, just off I-24. SmyrnaAutorepair.com, 615-220-0971. Just ask for Danny.
Hi, this is Amanda at Animal City, inviting your family to come shop with my family at 919 Northwest Broad Street here in Murfreesboro. 94% of pet owners say their pet makes them smile daily. Return the favor and come find the things that make your pet smile here at Animal City. If you like pictures of adorable pets like we do, we invite you to check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/Animal City. Please come see us at Animal City, 919 Northwest Broad Street in Murfreesboro.
I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Animal City, Music World and Drummers Den, Stones River Town Center, and Mills Family Pharmacy.
Well, it is the start of the fourth quarter here. Siegel hangs on to win. They will await the Blackman Rockvale winner in the championship game tomorrow night at 7:30.
Siegel shot 33% in the third. That was not very good. Oakland a little better, 38%.
Here's Moss from the deep right wing. Shot up and no good for the three. Loper, long pass up the floor. Finds Haggard. Haggard baseline. Gets it down low, and Carter tips it in. 14 for Carter, and it's a single-digit lead for Siegel now, down to 9. Carter, foul line, knifes his way in there, puts it up. Carter Webb misses it. Rebound, Dorian Lyles, and they're going to call a foul on Oakland. Boy, that's Isaiah Burge picking up his second foul, and Coach Birdwell pretty vocal on that. Moss triggers it in to Webb, gets it back. Now fadeaway jumper from the foul line. Mac Moss never ceases to amaze. His foul line jumper falls. Lead back at 11. Here's Verge. Puts it up from the right block. Can't get it to fall. Rebound Siegel. Carter with it. I have to hand it to these officials. There have been a few fouls, but they've let these guys play tonight. Carter Webb drives baseline, puts up a little 4-footer and good, and a timeout Siegel. Webb with 13, and Siegel leads by 13, 43-30. 30 seconds for us, and we'll be right back.
When Rutherford Countyans think of insurance professionals, they think Rayburn Insurance Agency at 200 South Lowry in Smyrna, meeting the needs of thousands of customers since 1973. You can trust Rayburn Insurance with all your needs, a place where customer service really matters. It's personal with Rayburn Insurance, as fans of local sports, as friends, and as insurance professionals. Check them out at rayburn.net or call 615-459-4145. Rayburn Insurance, for business, auto, home, and life insurance.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
I want to say hello to good neighbor State Farm Agent Bud Morris, located at 3245 Franklin Road, just down from Franklin Road Christian School. That's State Farm Agent Bud Morris, 615-893-1417. The little house on Franklin Road.
That's right. Not on the prairie.
No, a little house on the road.
On the Franklin Road. It's going to be a long weekend, folks. Here's Carter with it for Oakland. Down low to Haggard. Has a shot blocked. Rebound, Carter Webb, and then Haggard knocks the ball out of bounds. It's going to belong to Oakland. Man, Haggard is a pest in a good way, unless you're the opponent. Dyron Birdwell gets out of the way as Crisp is going to inbound. And lobs it across the midcourt stripe. It's going to be tipped, and now a foul on Dorian Lyles. Wow.
That ball was just loose. That was anybody's ball right there.
That is
I think Loper falling down is
yeah. It's a really tough foul. Crisp inbound. No pressure this time to Loper. To Crisp, back to Loper, right side. Loper looking in. Top of the key, dribbles around, now finds Carter. Avery Carter, double team, inside to Loper, now Crisp for three, no good. Rebound, Bandy had it, picked up by Avery Carter, no good, and somehow coming out of there with it is Siegel, but they turn it over. Underneath, Haggard, shot no good. Carter finally gets it to fall. Avery Carter with 16 and a timeout, Oakland. 43-32, 5:48 to play here on State Farm Prep Sports.
Here at Bud's Tire, we make buying Michelin tires simpler. I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We offer a straightforward approach to service, including nationwide warranties with every purchase. Stop in today to see our full lineup of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires. For whatever you drive, Michelin and BF Goodrich have a tire to fit any need. Bud's Tire Pros, hassle-free, guaranteed. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstirepros.tn.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Tune in next time for the countdown to tip-off, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. And after the game is the Renaissance of Heating and Air post-game show.
Siegel inbounds, up by 11 with 5:43 to play. Still a lot of time left in this game.
There sure is, Brian. It's going to be
John.
a long weekend.
I think that was said.
You hurt my feelings.
Did I?
Yeah.
How? Whistle away from the ball, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Siegel's Dorian Lyles or Melendez. It's Melendez.
Yeah, because Lyles was just standing there. I think he was trying to run through a pick.
Well, it's good for Lyles. That would have been 4. Well, I apologize if I hurt your feelings.
That's okay. We got game to do.
They are
Don't worry
delicate.
about it. Oh, there you go again.
Here's Bandy. Finds Haggard. Haggard drives, puts up shot from the left block, no good. Carter there for the putback, can't get it to fall, but he's hacked. Boy, I tell you what, Avery Carter knows how to battle inside. He is a tough cookie. And that is on Lyles, and that's 4 fouls on Lyles. Santel going to come in for him, I think, probably right now after the first free throw here. Carter takes his time at the free throw line. The first shot is up and no good. He'll have another. Santel is in, Verge is in, Crisp is in, Loper out, Yeshai Cobb out, and Lyles out. Our game brought to you by Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Craig's Tax Service, along with Dr. Automotive. Free throw by Carter, this one good. Hit 1 of 2. 17, the leading scorer for Oakland. 10-point lead, quickly down is Roth Clark, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds as he blew past everybody. And Avery Carter picks up the 3rd foul on the night for himself.
Carter can't believe it, but he was pushing him up from behind, I think.
Siegel inbounds. Carter Webb dribbles around up top. Coach Rigsby not excited about the set they're running, kind of changes it up here. Melendez and Moss. Moss now driving to the right corner. Gives it to Santel. Hands off to Moss. Moss pulls up for 3. Oh, drains a big one. Mac Moss with the first bank 3.
Nice pick there by Santel.
Mac Moss with 15 tonight. Bronson Crisp drives baseline, finds Haggard. Haggard drives, gives it off. Nice pass inside to Avery Carter. Boy, that freshman is unselfish, isn't he?
Yeah, and Siegel not doing a very good job on the weak side over there.
Santel in the deep left corner to Melendez. They bounce it to Roth Clark, into Melendez in the lane, just hurls it toward the goal, and it's going to be Chase Bandy picking up foul number 4. And Yeshaya Cobb coming in. Free throw is good by Melendez. 7 points for him on the night. Would love to have 8. He'd have to hit this free throw to do it. 3 quick dribbles, shot it, and got it. Oakland inbounds, looking at full court Siegel pressure. Carter bobbled it just across the timeline. Now drives in the lane and a foul. Carter Webb got him, I think. Yep. 2 fouls for him. And that puts Avery Carter back at the free throw line. Could crack a 20-point night if he could hit the first or second free throw here. First one good. He's the game's leading scorer with 20. Had a quiet third quarter, but he's been very active here in the fourth. Three dribbles, a spin in the left hand. It's in the air and good. Hit a pair, 21. 48-37. Boy, John, Oakland, Siegel just can't shake the Patriots.
No, it's been round 11 for most of the second half.
And down the sideline, Clark gets by, and Loper going to pick up the foul. So Siegel will inbound right next to their bench on their end of the floor. Santel throws it into the backcourt to Moss. Moss brings it across, finds Melendez here at the right side. Now straight away. Dribbles around, then hands it off to Mac Moss, who was right behind him. Shovel pass Moss over to Melendez, right side. Melendez drives to the right corner. Nothing there. Now Moss back to Melendez, deep in the right corner. Drives baseline, scores.
They let him go, didn't they?
Sure did. Let him get by. He's got double digits now with 10. And on the drive, Bronson Crisp is going to be hacked. And that foul is on 10, and that is Roth Clark. That's only the first foul for Roth Clark tonight. A veteran officiating crew, but I haven't seen this group around this area a whole lot. Seen the gentleman there in the lane over the years many times. Crisp hits the first free throw. The second one, no good. Rebound, Oakland knifes it away. Bandy, baseline jumper, no good. Avery Carter with the rebound. I'm sorry.
Those have they missed there?
Yeah, Carter Webb with the rebound. 3:04 to play. Santel dribbles.
Well, they worked this stall to perfection last possession, and they're going to do it again.
Way underneath, and how about a stuff shot to Roth Clark from Melendez. Got wide open there. (52-38) Siegel, 2:45 to play. Desperation time here for the Pats. Isaiah Bird stops, puts up a floater, good. I think he took a little poke to the eye. Isaiah Verge, 4 points tonight. Pretty sure he had 30 in the first meeting between these two. And quickly down the floor is Roth Clark, who lays it in. Lead is 14 for the Stars, and now a whistle, an official timeout. And Verge has, I mentioned, a poke to the eye a minute ago, and they finally got him out. I don't think you can see out of his right eye, maybe. Loper with it for Oakland. To Bandy. He's playing with 4 fouls. Bronson Crisp looking inside. They bounce it in there in the lane, and now a foul going to be called on the Stars. That's Webb. That's 3 fouls on Webb. And who was the one who said that he doesn't foul much? Now he's got 3.
That wouldn't be me.
Loper at the free throw line. It's in the air. No good. Dyron Birdwell just closes his eyes here. Can't seem to make any inroads. Loper will have another chance at the free throw line. Up and no good. Missed a pair. Rebound. Roth Clark for the Stars. Getting really late for the Pats, and the Stars smelling victory here maybe. Under 2 minutes to play now. Carter Webb dribbling, gets some space, now drives to Melendez, back up top. Mac Moss after a toss from Santel. Oakland bringing pressure, lob over to Carter Webb. Carter back to Mac Moss. To Santel, back to Moss in the front court. They've wasted 30 seconds at least here. To Moss in the corner. Melendez, deep right corner. Melendez lob, back up top. Clark doesn't even look at the goal. And now the foul. That is going to be the 5th foul, and we'll put Siegel at the free throw line. And you're going to put a deadly sharpshooter there in senior guard Mac Moss. Well, now for Siegel, it's going to be hitting free throws down the stretch to seal this victory. This free throw is up and good. 16 on the night. Dorian Lyles coming back in to the game with his 4 fouls, in for Melendez. Second free throw for Moss, good. Lead is 16 for Siegel. Loper right side, back up top, Crisp. Crisp drives, now flips it out. Loper for 3, crawls over the rim, no good. And Carter Webb with the rebound. And I think Oakland has called off the attack here. 54 seconds. Carter Webb backs up as far as he can get. Bronson Crisp makes 1 step forward, now another to make Carter take off. They dump it low. Now they flip it right back up top, even though they got it right underneath the goal. And now you hear the claps from the stands and the Siegel bench. 26 seconds. Going to be a Siegel victory here tonight. And Siegel going to move on to the championship game. Improve their record to 24-3 with a chance to avenge their only district loss, possibly. Blackman is one possible opponent. The other is Rockvale. We'll see what happens. Final horn in 2 and 1, and there we go. Final horn, 56-40, your final score tonight. 56-40. And it's a Siegel win, and again they improved to 24-3 on the year. Oakland will drop to 9-18 and will play the loser of the next game, Blackman Rockvale, in the consolation game. When we come back, we'll have your Ideas Tees halftime show, or between game show, that is. That's coming up next. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee is dedicated to our community. Hi, I'm John Dietrich, Senior Vice President and Commercial Banker at our 1708 Gateway Boulevard location in Murfreesboro. Let me help you purchase, finance, or build with local people and local decisions. As a lifelong Murfreesboro resident, I'm committed to our town and your financial needs. Look us up at fnbmt.com. First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 401715.
Pizza. You can now order Murfreesboro's favorite pizza online at sirpizzatn.com.
We've made ordering online a breeze from SirPizzaTN.com. Tap on the location nearest you and begin your order for carryout or delivery. You can order the Royal Feast, create your own, spaghetti, calzones, everything right from our online portal at SirPizzaTN.com.
Sir Pizza, you made me love pizza again.
Hello, this is Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. Often when a man or woman finish pre-planning their funerals with me, I hear, "We should have done this 10 years ago." Or, "I thought about doing this years ago, but just never got around to it." Seems that we often put off the inevitable for ourselves. As one wise pastor put it, it's never too late to do what's right. Why not mark down on your calendar to call me to talk about your funeral needs at 615-893-2422. It's never too late.
Don't let burst pipes start your new year off on a soggy note. Trust Roscoe Brown, your go-to expert for worry-free winter months. We can save you money through preventative checkups and maintenance. Roscoe Brown has provided over 80 years of service to your neighbors and ours. Call Roscoe Brown today for your pipe checkup and enjoy a season of comfort and peace of mind. Roscoe Brown, we're here to keep your water flowing into the new year.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
This is a paid legal ad. Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. I've lived and worked as a lawyer in Middle Tennessee for over 30 years, and to me, every single day has been an honor. That's why our firm is so involved with community programs like bicycle helmet giveaways and our Safe Ride Home program. At the Law Offices of John Day, we're not just looking to make donations. We want to make a difference in the community we hold so dear. And if you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too.
Your home, your auto. Together, they're where life happens. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. It's smart to protect them together to help life go right. Give me a call at 615-873-1700 and let me help you by combining your home and auto.
You've changed thousands of diapers, played hours of peekaboo and duck duck goose. You do anything to protect your kids. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and it's important to protect them with life insurance. I can make it easy and affordable for you to protect your family.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
We welcome you back here to Oakland High School. Just getting a few scores or at least information in here. We'll pass along some of this to you during the between game show. Eagle and Moore County getting ready to tip it up in the girls championship game as Huntland defeated Fayetteville in the consolation game in the girls District 9 1A tournament. Siegel boys just punched their ticket to the championship game and bought themselves a home region first round game as well, and a chance to play the winner of this next game coming up as the teams warm up. It's Blackman and Rockvale coming up next for you here on State Farm Prep Sports. 56-40 the final score, Siegel the winner, and it is your Ideas Tees between game show, the place in Rutherford County for school spirit wear, screen printing, embroidery, specialty items, and much more. Get all of your officially licensed MTSU Blue Raider merchandise from our friends over at Raider Tees, operated by Ideas Tees. Whether it's Blue Raider tees, polos, hats, anything for the blue and white of Middle Tennessee, you can find it at their showroom, 910 Ridgely Road, just off Broad between Chewy's and Chili's. They'll put your logo on just about anything. Stop in and see how they can help you promote your favorite team and workplace and organization. That's ideastees.com online, raidertees.com online to order your favorite Blue Raider gear. John Dinkins joins me here, courtside at, I almost said Johnny Parsley for some reason, but it's Randy King Gymnasium. Did I say it was going to be a long weekend? Time to talk about our Dr. Automotive players of the game. And John, I think tonight it's a pretty clear statement for at least Oakland. 21 points for Avery Carter tonight. He tried to will them to victory. He's the only Oakland Patriot in double figures this evening. So 21 for Avery Carter. For Siegel, Mac Moss had 17. Carter Webb had 13 tonight. Carter had some clutch threes. He had 3 threes in this game, John, that I really thought were very important for Siegel to kind of put distance between Oakland. I don't know about you, but those are your top two for Siegel, I think.
Yeah, I would agree. And I'm going to give a little shout out to Melendez, who made about 3 big steals in this game.
Yeah.
And scored on them. And that was huge. That's a momentum buster along with those threes.
We'll go with Mac Moss as our player of the game for Siegel with his 17 points tonight. Those are your Dr. Automotive players of the game. You know, local car owners get excellent auto repair service from ASE certified mechanics and master mechanics at Dr. Automotive. Danny and his brother Randy and their staff over at Dr. Automotive, fully equipped to serve your vehicle repair and maintenance needs on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna, online at AutoRepairSmyrna.com. That's Dr. Automotive bringing you the players of the game tonight. Craig's Tax Service keys of the game. John, pretty close first quarter. In fact, I think Oakland led. Yes, I think the Oakland led. Do you have that? Yeah, Oakland led by 1 at the end of the first quarter. But pretty dominating second quarter for Siegel, and they really never looked back.
Well, not only that, Oakland couldn't hit anything in that second quarter. And they really struggled from the field from that point on after shooting so well early in the game. And Siegel their defense really was superb tonight. You hold an Oakland team to 40 points, you're doing pretty good.
That's true. Well, there you go. Your Craig's Tax Service keys to the game here tonight. Craig's Tax Service, they've got the keys to your taxes. Tax laws are confusing. We know that. So don't even think about it. I know it's that time of the year. You've got to think about it, right? But let them do all the hard work and all the thinking. Craig's Tax Service. They specialize in personal and business tax preparation, financials, and bookkeeping services over at Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233. That's Craig's Tax Service. And one reminder, if you missed part of the game tonight, check out WGNSSports.com to tap on the Sir Pizza podcast button to download or listen back to your game, whether it's this game or any of the past games that we've done. Basketball, football, last year's spring sports, we've got it all right there for you the last several years, maybe the last decade, I can't remember. But it's all there online for you, Sir Pizza Podcast. You can order your favorite pizza online now, too, at SirPizzaTN.com. That's great news. Carry out or delivery, by the way. Sir Pizza on East Main, South Church, and on Memorial Boulevard. As we continue here with the Ideas Tees between game show, time to get the stats here in the Siegel victory, 56-40 tonight over the Oakland Patriots. John, you've got the team stats, I believe.
All right, Oakland was actually tied Siegel for rebounds with 23 apiece. Oakland was 17 of 51 from the field for 33%. They had only 1 3 tonight. Siegel, 22 of 50, 44%. They had 5 first bank threes, and as Brian mentioned, Mac Moss had 3 of them. Oakland, 5 of 10 from the free throw line for 50%. Siegel, 7 of 10 for 70%. Turnovers were even at 9 apiece, as Oakland had 9 in the first half, and Siegel did their share and tied them at 9 in the second half. Oakland led 11-10 at the end of the first quarter, 29-17. Siegel got off to a 12-point lead. It was an 11-point lead at the end of the third. They hang on to a 56-40 win. They never really relinquished past, I think Oakland got within 9 twice, and that's as close as they could come. And that's a look at your team stats.
Scoring looks like this, again from Winners Trophies, JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates, and Fans Heating and Air. Mac Moss with 17 points tonight to lead the way for the Siegel Stars. It was Carter Webb with 13, 10 points for Cadence Melendez, 8 points for Roth Clark, and for Dorian Lyles. For Oakland, they were led by Avery Carter's 21 points, 4 points for Isaiah Verge, 8 for Bryant Haggard, a 3 for Yeshaya Cobb, 2 free throws for Bronson Crisp, and a two-point bucket for Jaden Loper. And that's your Oakland scoring, 56-40, your final score here tonight. A timeout, we'll come back and we'll have the second game for you. It's Blackman and it's Rockvale in the 2-3 game here of the boys semifinals on State Farm Prep Sports.
We're talking now with Heather here at Carpets by Osborne. Tell us what it's like to work at a family business.
It's a lot of fun. However, it's a lot of work. Everybody has to pull their weight equally.
What do you think are some of the advantages of people doing business with a family business versus a corporate business?
We are here to answer all questions. We're responsible for scheduling jobs. We're not here to sell you material and pass you off to a list of installers.
Carpets by Osborne on Northwest Broad, next to Tire World.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants. And 38 years ago, we introduced a half-pound burger to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, using our own ground beef recipe and a fresh Lewis Bakery's bun. Well, 38 years later, we're still serving you the same delicious, juicy half-pound burger.
Toots, good food and fun since 1985.
At Toots Restaurants, our quality has not changed.
Our portions have not changed.
Our products have not changed.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
Quick, convenient, efficient. 3 words that we all hope to experience when we do business. Our goal at JHA Company is to bring just that to an industry that's traditionally dictated to the customer when it's time to do business. Whether you're purchasing class pictures in a yearbook, class jewelry, a letter jacket, school spirit wear, or senior graduation products, we strive to make the experience quick, convenient, and efficient. Find out more at jhacompany.com. JHA, your one source for an unparalleled scholastic experience.
We're back with Get to Know Your State Farm Agent. My pleasure to welcome in Andy Womack. Andy, you've been doing this for quite a while, haven't you?
I started in 1981.
And since then, you've done a lot of things, including being a state senator for a while, but you've kind of settled into this State Farm thing here for the long haul.
Well, yeah, I left the legislature with my head up, by the way, in the year 2000, chose not to run for election again. I served 3 terms, 12 years, and very proud of my service and proud of the accomplishments that took place while I was in service. I won't say I did them all, but a lot of good things happened for our community and particularly Middle Tennessee State University at that time. So I'm proud of my service, but it was time to get back into my agency again.
Well, if you don't see Andy with the tie, you'll see him with blue on. A big supporter of the Blue Raiders as well.
Well, that's correct. I'm a graduate of MTSU, and my 3 brothers and sisters graduated there. My father graduated there. My 2 children graduated there, and we and my wife graduated there. So we run pretty blue.
True blue. What keeps you going to work every day? What do you love about this insurance thing that people keep coming to you and you keep serving Rutherford County? What makes it interesting for you?
Well, you know, people probably don't look at us this way, but we're like a small mom and pop store in the community. Now it's built up to a nice agency with some full-time employees, and I've grown it with people in this community. And so I'm not unlike the fellow who starts a paint store or some other kind of small business and just develops that business. And so you're reluctant to want to give it up because you're so attached to it. It's such an important part of your life. And I enjoy this community, and the insurance business allows me opportunities to do public service work, and over the years I've been involved in a lot of nonprofit activities in the community, and I like the fact that this State Farm agency gives me the time to do that.
I appreciate all of your constant sponsorship of local sports and athletics and of the radio station, and you're a true friend. We appreciate it.
Well, I tell you, Brian, high school athletics in our community has always been important. I'm a graduate of Central High School, and, you know, probably one thing that kept us from having other high schools was we didn't want to give up our athletic success that we were having. But I'll tell you, even with all the splits and all the high schools, Rutherford County is still a leader in every athletic event for high school athletics. And it's just a great, healthy family activity for our community, and I'm glad to sponsor this to help promote high school athletics in Rutherford County.
Well, we've been doing this since 1947, and without business leaders like you, we wouldn't be able to do it. So we say thank you, Andy Womack.
Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it.
Andy Womack joining us here, State Farm agent, as we get to know your good neighbor State Farm agents here on News Radio WGNS.
Dr. Automotive is the cure for your car. Brothers Danny and Randy Brewer have been providing Rutherford County with ASE certified auto repair for nearly 20 years. You'll receive courteous and friendly customer service every time. Why? Because we grew up here and you are our neighbors. Foreign and domestic auto repair and maintenance on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna, just off I-24. SmyrnaAutorepair.com, 615-220-0971. Just ask for Danny.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Rayburn Insurance in Smyrna.
Come see me, Rick Hall, at Rayburn Insurance in downtown Smyrna today.
Online at rayburn.net.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
State Farm Prep Sports on News Radio WGNS is brought to you in part tonight by First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home, Dr. Automotive, and State Farm. And also, good neighbor State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, located in Smyrna at 199 Eden Springs Road West at Hazelwood Drive. That's State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, 615-459-2683. And now with back-to-back play-by-play stories, here's Brian.
All right, John, it is time for the 2-3 matchup with the number 2 seed, 13 and 11 Blackman Blaze, taking on the number 3 seed, 11 and 13 Rockvale Rockets. And first of all, for the visiting Rockvale Rockets in the royal blue with white numbers and a little powder blue in there. Head coach Wendell Ingram. Number 11, Daryl Cotton, 5'10", senior guard. Number 2, Ty Newton, 5'9", junior forward. Number 24, Malachi Long, 6-foot junior guard. Number 1, Brennan Mayhew, he is a senior forward. And number 23, Amari Dewberry, 5'9", junior guard. So for Coach Ingram's Rockets, Cotton, Newton, Long, Mayhew, and Dewberry. For the Blackman Blaze of Barry Wortman tonight, number 33, Christian Johnson, 6'5", junior guard. 6'9", junior center. Number 4, Garrison Eady, 6'1", junior forward. Number 0, Braden Flowers, a 5'10", sophomore guard. Number 5, Dyson Elam, a 6'3", junior forward. And number 22, Keller Jackson, a 6'4", sophomore center. Johnson, Eady, Flowers, Elam, and Jackson for the Blackman Blaze. John, these two teams played, I think it was a Friday and a Tuesday, or just a few days apart, back-to-back games. It was a war at Rockvale. Rockvale won in double overtime. And then a close game at Blackman as well.
Rockvale won that one, I believe.
I think that's, I was just thinking, I think maybe Blackman won, I can't remember now.
Blackman won there and Rockvale won at Blackman.
Okay, so it was double overtime, but Blackman winning it. Underneath, they get it into Christian Johnson. His shot no good. Jackson with the rebound and puts it up hard. And we're underway here as the trip was controlled by Blackman. Keller Jackson scoring the first points of this game tonight. There are other games going on in girls. Stewart's Creek and Lebanon girls, Eagleville and Moore County girls, and in boys, Central Magnet, Marshall County, PCA, and Good Pasture coming up later tonight. Feed inside to Mayhew. Shot up no good. Got to say something about Brennan Mayhew here at the next opportunity. Edie with it left side. Top of the key, foul line jumper. Now off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound. Elam has it, flips it back up top to Edie. Edie in the lane, lost control of it, and picked up by the Rockets. Ty Newton lost control of the ball. It sails out of bounds and saved by Blackman. Long pass, pushing it up the floor. Edie, layup good.
Good start here by Blackman, wanting to run with the basketball.
Brennan Mayhew in that broadcast of their win at Blackman was our player of the game, and he sent a thank you to me and you, and that was very nice. Very nice young man from what I understand. In the lane, a little runner up and no good by Daryl Cotton. Rebound put back. Rattles won't fall, but the put back from the right block falls for Cotton. Way to battle there for the Rockets. Edie down the right sideline to Flowers now. Flowers and Elam in the front court. Finds Edie now left wing. He's at the foul line to Flowers. Gets it down low to Johnson. Knifes his way in there and pushes his way in there and gets the shot off and good. With the ball now is Cotton. They're going to stop play here for a moment as there's an altercation going on in the bleachers.
Well, it's not pretty. I'm glad we're not on television.
Very true.
AD just got her phone knocked out of her hands. And now
one of the players is trying to, or one of the people trying to make their way over to someone else. And sheriff's deputies are controlling things. And now they're moving everybody away from what's going on here. And now the SROs are taking care of things. No idea what happened up there.
Well, I think one of the Oakland players is involved. I'm not going to say who, so it's,
yeah,
I don't know enough to mention it, but they didn't escort him out, but they did the other guy, and I don't know if he was a player or not.
He was.
He was, okay.
Yeah. The athletic director, Mitzi Wilson, is up, try to take care of things, and she's in control here. There's Principal Roediger, who's here. I'm sure
Scott Thomas came running up through there too. I
believe. He did. And Missy Blizzard was there. So plenty of Oakland folks there. They went to get Dyron Birdwell to let him know what was going on. There were some Blackman folks. I see a couple of Blackman administrators actually up there, and they made sure they were on hand to help out when needed. It's kind of what happens whenever something like that is warranted. And a few more Oakland players are asked to walk on out. I'm sure maybe some questions.
Well, that, and I think maybe just to get them out of here,
right?
Like get them out of
the
line of fire or whatever.
Whatever is going on, whatever is happening, which we have no clue. It's happening on the far side of the court from us. But it did stop play here for a second with 5:41 to go in the first quarter. We just really got started good. Coach Barry Wortman kind of pumping up his guys, getting them fired up to play. Those who were asked and pushed out of the way so they could handle the altercation have been allowed to go back to their seats. And now everybody has taken their place. We're about ready to get this one back underway here. Cotton inbounds. Passed off and got it back. Malachi Long with it now straight away. To the left wing, Daryl Cotton. To Mayhew, they flip it. To Cotton, he runs baseline. Now Mayhew with a crazy acrobatic move, hung on the rim and fell away. Edey down the floor. Edey with the left hand lays it up. No good. Too strong. Rebound out, and Ty Newton on the floor with it. It's going to be tied up, and it's going to belong, or did they get a timeout? Looks like a timeout. Well, I'm not sure.
I don't think so. I think it was just
I think it's
jump
just
ball.
out of bounds. Jump ball. I think Wendell Ingram yelled timeout. One official was going to give him the timeout, but it was a jump ball before that. Rockvale had the possession arrow regardless. 5 minutes right now left in the first. 6-2 Blackman as we reset. Dewberry now left wing to Malachi Long. Long looking inside, back up top. Finds Daryl Cotton, fadeaway jumper. Cotton no good. Rebound, Keller Jackson. High forward for the Blaze. Edey down the floor. Bounce pass down low to Christian Johnson. Knifes his way to the basket. What a strong move there by number 33. He's got 4 points of Blackman's 8. They lead by 6. Long works between the circles. Now Cotton picks it up from the left side and brings it back between the rings. Hands it off to Long there, who stops and pops from the top of the key. No good. Rebound Blackman. Rockvale getting only one look here. Garrison Edey down the floor. Edey stops, passes off right side. Finds Flowers, back to Edey. This Blackman team last year got red hot in the tournament. I mean, red hot. Bounce pass. They get it down low to Johnson. And Christian's going to be hacked by Brennan Mayhew.
Well, Brennan's doing the best he can, but there's an advantage size-wise. I don't mean height either. Christian is a really solid player, and Brennan is probably half the weight.
Johnson hits the first. And when I say red hot, John, they finished 5th in the district last year, Blackman did. They went through the tournament, won the region, got through the sectional, got to the state tournament. They're a dangerous team. Free throw good, hit a pair. And they may be playing some of their best ball now. They upset Siegel in the last game of the regular season. Daryl Cotton to Newton. Between the circles. Newton takes it right side, finds Cotton baseline. Pull-up jumper from 6, good. Cotton's got all 4 of Rockvale's points here.
He's a good player, Daryl Cotton.
Sure is. Very athletic. 3:13 to play here in the first. Edey. They work it down low. Now Edey gets it back. Looking to go downstairs to Jalen McDonald, who's checked in. Johnson left wing, going to drive. Knifes his way in the lane, puts up a jumper, no good. Just a little short, now going to foul on the rebound, I think.
Over the back.
That's the case. Just, oh, they had called that foul on McDonald, not on Johnson, by the way. Or did they correct that? All right, I thought that was probably right. So not McDonald. Dallas Paldo in the game, a freshman for the Rockets. They've got the ball down by 6. From the left side, Long. To Newton, fires up a long range 3, good. Ty Newton from downtown. cuts the Blackman lead in half. McDonald in the backcourt. Gets it to Edey, and Edey waves everybody down the floor. Edey gets it across past Dewberry. That's fast on fast. Edey in the lane. Nice spin move. Puts it up with the left hand. Garrison Edey.
That's pretty much textbook right there.
Wow. Show yourself there, young man. 12-7. Blackman up, just under 2 minutes to go. Drive in the lane, Long puts it up, rebound, put back, no good, and a rebound by Blackman now after a couple of misses from the Rockets. Garrison Edey finds Johnson. Johnson charging toward the basket, puts it up. They're going to call a blocking foul on Paldo. Wendell Ingram arguing his case, but not going to win this argument as Dallas Paldo is going to be called for the foul.
It was before the shot, so they'll take it in bounds.
Far in line is where Blackman inbounds. Here's Flowers, catches it on the run, no good. And an offensive foul on Garrison Edey. Pushed off to get that rebound. Flowers comes out. And in for the Blaze is junior Trey McGaffey. Trey Saffold, Braden Sanford, Quinn Bass are the only seniors on this Blackman team. They were young last year, really young, still young this year. Here's Cotton, puts up a jumper from the left block, no good. Rebound, Christian Johnson. Johnson, a junior, to Edey, another junior. 1:02 to play in the first. Edey, bounce pass or long pass over to Christian Johnson, baseline jumper good. Johnson's got 8 points here in the first.
Yeah, they don't have an answer for him right now.
Here's a shot put up by Long from the right side, no good. Johnson gobbles up yet another rebound. Outlet pass to Edey. Winner of this game faces Siegel, who beat Oakland by 16 in the first game tonight. It'll be tomorrow night for the boys, 6 and 7:30. Elam with 21 seconds. Left wing, right wing, Johnson pops out. Now to Edey with 16. Coach Wertman barks out the play. Edey with the ball with 10 seconds. Takes it right side, the front court. Popping out is, they get it to McDonald. Nice pass from McGaffey. Textbook. And a long pass from the logo, no good. And that's going to end your first quarter. Blackman 16, Rockvale 7. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports.
What makes Murfreesboro so vibrant? Is it regular coffee dates on Main Street? Checking in on neighbors to be sure everyone's safe? Or cheering on your favorite team? At Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, we believe it's all of these and more. The hometown medical group that genuinely cares. We deliver quality primary and specialty medical care in our community. And as the official medical group of the MTSU Athletics, we keep students and staff healthy too. Learn more at mmclinic.com or call 615-893-4480 today.
It's a critical time in education, and we need experience on the Rutherford County School Board. That's why we need to elect Butch Vaughn to the school board in Zone 6. He brings experience as a public educator from his years in the classroom and as a coach to being principal at Central and Blackman Middle and Oakland High Schools. Butch Vaughn has also been in private education as the former headmaster at PCA. Experience counts, especially now. That's why we need Butch Vaughn on the Rutherford County School Board. Paid for by Butch Vaughn for School Board.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Wama, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Rockvale 3 of 13 from the field, 23%. 64% for Blackman. They're 7 of 11. Thus, a 16-7 lead here at the end of the first quarter.
It's Brian Barrett and John Dinkins here with you. Glad you're joining us here tonight.
I'm John.
Yes, you are.
You're Brian.
Last time I checked. Blackman opens up with the basketball, and McDonald gets it down low, has it blocked by Paldo. We've got a very busy day tomorrow. Prentice also Peting and Air Coaches Corner in the morning. Girls coaches in tomorrow morning. Then right back here at 12:50. Whistle on the inbounds. We'll have the first game on radio and streaming. Second game streaming only, as Middle Tennessee plays UTEP in women's basketball. Then we'll have both games tomorrow night for you on radio and streaming. Edey to toss it in. Finds Christian Johnson. Christian bounces it down low to McDonald at the left block. Turn spins, goes up strong, missed the shot. And trying to save it is Dewberry, but McGaffey right there goes up, has it blocked by Paldo. And down the floor in the lane, runner good by Malik Hicks, who just came in. Junior forward on the scoreboard early. Braden Flowers works between the rings now. 16-9, Blackman. Edey down low to Johnson. He's baseline to McDonald, right wing. Edey bobbles it. High pass. Pulls it back down. Edey to the foul line. Back to Flowers. They lob it inside, and the ball is thrown away. Malik Hicks standing in front of it. Malik Hicks making his presence known, but then lost control of the basketball, and Edey picks it up. Turnover, Rockets. Flowers back to Edey. Edey right wing. Gets it down low to Christian Johnson. They're feeding the beast right now. Kicks it out to McGaffey now. Try to go back inside to the double trees, McDonald, and McDonald's going to run over a guy and pick up a foul. Keller Jackson going to come back in at the next dead ball, which is now. First foul on McDonald. Well, John, this quarter has been very sloppy the first minute and a half.
Oh, yeah, and that's due to the defense. They're both very quick. They match up pretty well, with the exception of Blackman's got a little more inside.
Behind the back handoff to Caleb Lewis. Ball knocked around, and running down the loose ball is Malik Hicks. Rockvale maintains control. Ty Newton puts up a runner. No good. They're crawling all over him. And the foul on McGaffey. So Newton goes to the free throw line. Our game brought to you tonight by Good Neighbor State Farm agent Emerson Williams in Smyrna. On Enon Springs Road West at Hazelwood Drive, that's State Farm agent Emerson Williams, 459-2683. Free throw no good. Another one upcoming. Second toss, good. So Newton hit one of two. It's a 6-point lead now for Blackman. 2-possession ball game here. 6 minutes to go in the half. Flowers to McGaffey, back over to Flowers. Flowers lets it launch from the right wing, no good. Another rebound, Malik Hicks. He's been a vacuum cleaner here since he came in. Pass is in the corner to Lewis, off his fingertips and out of bounds. 3 turnovers for the Rockets. Elam and McDonald in, McGaffey and Keller Jackson out for the Blaze. Edey triggers it in from the right sideline to Johnson, now gets it back, puts up a runner in the lane, no good, but a foul on the floor, I think, before the shot. This game's seen a lot more fouls than the first one, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has. I'm a little surprised at that, too.
Foul on Paldo, his second. Here's Edey after the inbounds, tries to dump it low to McDonald, out of bounds, off of Blackman. They got that wrong. It's going to be Blackman's ball. It was off of Rockvale. Now Ingram, Coach Ingram not happy with the change, but that's the right call.
Well, and it was immediate, too. Both of the other two officials immediately pointed the other direction.
Yep. Far baseline is where Blackman will inbound. Up top, Flowers to Elam. Elam turns, spins, foul line, dumps it low to McDonald, goes up strong and hacked. Paldo maybe. If not, it's Hicks. And it is, drum roll please, I don't think they even know at the scorer's table. Free throw good. They call it on Hicks. Another free throw upcoming here for McDonald. Second toss, no good. Hit one of two. It's a 7-point Blackman lead. Rockvale ball. In the corner, Elijah France, who checked in, and a whistle. Boy, neither team can really get any flow. There's so many fouls.
They're banging underneath, though, Brian. I mean,
yeah. Trey Saffold, who barely got into the game, picks up his first foul. Here's Lewis with it for the Rockets. Looking inside, nothing there. Trying to get it to Paldo, and he does. Paldo tries to knife his way up. Great defense by McDonald. Doesn't let him get off a good shot. Edey, top of the key now. Now drives to the left block, stops. Great no-look pass to Johnson from the right block, lays it up. 10 for the big man.
Well, give the credit there to Edey. That was really pretty.
Lewis drives, now Dewberry. Dewberry turns, spins, goes up high off the glass. Good, Amani Dewberry. First points of the game, Amari. 7-point Blackman lead, 19-12. Edey with it, right side. To Johnson, top of the key, looks inside. Passes right corner to Flowers, now to Edey around the horn. Johnson back to Edey. Edey, top of the key, spots for the three, good. Garrison Edey with 7.
What I love about Blackman right now is they're looking inside, but if it's not there, it's opening up holes for somebody else.
Here's a runner baseline by Lewis. It's no good. Edey with the rebound. Down the floor quickly. Off the glass. No good. McDonald with the rebound. Goes up. Partially blocked, I think. Blackman with the board. And a 8-foot jumper. No good. McDonald with another rebound. And a whistle. Travel, they call. The travel may have been to accommodate for the over the back. 4 fouls.
4 turnovers.
Or 4 turnovers, pardon. I was still thinking foul, and there's probably a foul right before the turnover. Well, France brings it down for the Rockets. Gives it up to Cotton. It's a 10-point lead for Blackman right now. It's been a 3-possession game for the most part for a bit. France baseline. Has to kick it back out to Daryl Cotton between the circles. Now takes it here to the near side. Has to hand it off to Hicks. Hicks shake and bake. Now to the left side. Ingram who drives baseline. They're going to call a foul on the floor on McDonald, maybe. No. Edey. Second for him. Dyson Elam back in. Mayhew comes back for the Rockets, and Christian Johnson is back. McDonald and Edey go out. France to throw it in on the baseline, does so. And here's Ingram on the drive. There's going to be a whistle. 3-second violation on the Rockets. Turnover, Rockvale. 4 of them on the night so far. Keller Jackson going out. First look at action tonight for Quentin Bass, a senior forward for the Blaze. 10-point lead for Blackman. They've got the ball. Flowers running the point with Edey on the sideline there. Flowers lost the ball twice. Somehow corrals it again. Johnson pops out to help. Now back to Flowers. Flowers being dogged by France. To Christian Johnson now at the right wing. Not where he wants to be. Back to Flowers. Rockville bringing a lot of pressure with France on Flowers. Flowers drives in the lane, dumps it low. Going up strong is McDonald, missed the shot. Rebound, Rockvale, and a whistle. It's a reach-in foul on Flowers. Probably a bit more frustration than anything.
Now, you can tell when Edey is out of the game how much difference it makes in Blackman's play. I mean, it's amazing.
Elijah France going to the free throw line, looking for his first points tonight. Dings off the front of the rim, does the first. State Farm Prep Sports brought to you in part by JHA Company, Little Caesars Pizza, Rayburn Insurance Agency in Smyrna, and Lascassas Feed Supply. Second free throw good. Malachi Long now in for the Rockets as Malik Hicks goes out. Both of these teams have played a ton of players. 22-13 Blackman. 2:03 to play in the half. Flowers with it. Right side to Christian Johnson. Finds Bass, now to Flowers. They feed it inside to McDonald. Turn, spins. They kick it out, and a travel they call in the lane. What kind of call is that? I think is the quote from Coach Workman.
Very demonstrative, though.
Yes. I love watching him on the sidelines. He is so full of energy. Flowers picks up the foul.
He's learned to sit, though, and do it in, like, intervals, you know, like.
Well, he's got that. He's up on his feet and says what he says with emphasis, and then a very quick turn and spin to sit right down, like, it wasn't me. Free throw good by France. They'll have one more. He's still arguing his point over there. Free throw, second one up and good. France hit a pair.
I appreciate that official, though, for doing that, just letting him get a little peace of mind there.
Yep. That's a veteran official right there. And kudos for him for sticking it out. I know it's a tough job. Very tough job. Can't play these games without him. In fact, they need you if you're interested. Elam over to Flowers, left side. Minute 26 to play in the half. Johnson up top. Looking down low, hands it off to Elam now. They get it back to Johnson, right side of the floor. Double team, triple teamed even, and in traffic, threw it away. Rockvale's done a pretty good job on the inside of late. Over to France. France lost his footing to the floor. Tips it out to Ingram. Now Malachi Long drives and travels. Got caught between a double team. Now Blackman to bring it up the floor. Edey back in the game. He comes in as McDonald goes to take a seat. Pretty important 52 seconds here left in the half. Edey, between the legs dribble, left side of the floor, double team, finds Elam inside to Keller Jackson, back out to Johnson in the right corner. Flowers for three. Oh yeah! Brayton Flowers, his first points of the night, and it comes at a big time. Puts Blackman up by 10.
Good ball movement there by the Blaze.
France, top of the key, lost the ball. Turnover, Rockvale. Flowers needs help. Flowers takes a dribble and then double dribbles. He was looking for help. Nobody came, and then took a dribble. And it'll be Rockvale's ball. Flowers goes out. Saffold comes in. Rockvale ball, far baseline. Here's the long lob from Malachi Long to Ty Newton. Newton to the foul line, nothing there. Backs back out to Long with 13 seconds. Long drives, dumps it down low to Mayhew, and then tries a bounce pass in the lane. It's going to be bobbled, and Ingram misses it. Here's a shot by Saffold from midcourt, no good. And we've made it to halftime. It's 25-15, your halftime score. The Blackman Blaze leading the Rockville Rockets by a 10-point margin. 25-15. Winner to face Siegel in the championship game tomorrow. Right now, it's Blackman winning the first half, 25-15. Stay with us. We've got your halftime stats coming up next on State Farm Prep Sports.
Craig's Tax Service at 142 Heritage Park Drive offers complete tax preparation, financial, and bookkeeping services.
This is Brandon Craig with Craig's Tax Service. We're proud to support all Rutherford County athletes.
Craig's Tax Service reminds you that it makes sense to get help with your taxes. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
We've been serving Rutherford County since 1988.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
We're just off Memorial Boulevard at 142 Heritage Park Drive.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, JCPenney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
For nearly 2 decades, Mills Family Pharmacy has cared for residents in our community as if they were part of our own family. At Mills, we work hard to provide you with customized services to fit your needs. Mills also offers flu shots, immunizations, medication therapy management, and even a medication delivery service.
This is Chad Mills with Mills Family Pharmacy. We're located next to Toots South on South Church Street in Murfreesboro.
Learn more by visiting us online at millsfamilypharmacy.com.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony, then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do, but your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more that never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
This portion of our show brought to you by good neighbor State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, Bud Morris, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. And it's time for our halftime stats brought to you by Winners Trophies, Fans Heating and Air, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. Let's take a look at the scoring. First of all, for Blackman, Christian Johnson, 10 points to lead Blackman, all inside. You got Garrison Eady with 7 points. He has a First Bank 3. Braden Flowers ended at the end of the half with a 3. And Keller Jackson has contributed 2. Jalen McDonald off the bench with 3 points for the Blaze. For Rockville, Daryl Cotton has 4. Ty Newton with 4. Malik Hicks with 2. Amari Dewberry with 2. And Elijah France with 3. And that's just a case of some really, really good defense being played by Blackman and Rockville as well, actually. But Christian Johnson's been a little too much for him inside. In the first game tonight, won by Siegel 56-40. Siegel and Oakland tied in rebounds. Siegel shot 44%. They were 22 of 50. Oakland 17 of 51 for 33%. And Oakland had 5 of 10 from the free throw line for 50%. And Siegel 7 of 10 for 70%. I'll give you the scoring here in that first game as well, if I can find it. Here we go. Mac Moss with 17 to lead Siegel. Carter Webb had 13. It was Clark with 8. Melendez with 10. Lyles with 8. Very good balanced scoring by Siegel. Oakland led by Avery Carter's 21 points. Verge had 4. Haggard with 8. Cobb with 3. Chris with 2. Loper with 2. Final in that one, 56-40. And Siegel now waits for the winner of this game here tonight between Blackman and Rockville. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll have a look at the scoring for the Blaze tonight in this ball game.
Parks Auction. We handle everything.
whether you're buying or selling a home or whether you're buying or selling commercial property. The auction is just so much easier, quicker, smoother.
My wife and I sold our personal home. Parks Auctions helped us with that. The house brought about 20% more than we were going to ask for.
Visit our website at parksauction.com to learn more.
Hi there, 12 and a half now, $15.
Stan Vaught and the Parks Auction team are proud supporters of local high school and MTSU sports.
You've heard people say, you know your work by your name, but there's no better name for residential and business concrete work than Dan France Concrete. From basic slabs to decorative stamping, for your next concrete project, call Dan France Concrete, 615-642-5152.
This is Dan with Dan France Concrete, wishing all Rutherford County student athletes a great season. Study hard, play harder, and be safe.
Trust me, Dan is committed to the community and will offer you a great product. He'll stand behind his work and make sure you're satisfied with every aspect of the work. Dan France Concrete.
Head over to J. Mullins Jewelry to check out their selection of rings, watches, custom designed jewelry, and much more. They're a local business located at 352 West Northville Boulevard right here in Murfreesboro. They have gifts for all occasions, weddings, graduations, anniversaries, whatever you need, you can find it at J. Mullins Jewelry. That's at 352 West Northville Boulevard or online at mullinsjewelry.com.
In Rutherford County, you know how much it means to have neighbors you can count on. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, here to help life go right when you combine home and auto insurance. Call me today at 615-890-0850 and let me save you money and time.
With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris. Give me a call at 615-893-1417 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game brought to you tonight by Roscoe Brown Heating and Air, First Bank, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, Butch Vaughn for School Board, and the law offices of John Day. Here's a look at the team stats here in this second game tonight. Blackman leading 25-15. Rockville has 8 turnovers to 8 rebounds to Blackman's 14. Rockville shot at 29% from the field, 5 of 17. They have 1 3. And Blackman 10 of 22 for 45%. They have 1 First Bank 3. Rockville 4 of 6 from the free throw line for 67%. Blackman 3 of 4 for 75%. Turnovers about even. Blackman with 7, Rockville with 6. There have been some interesting play tonight here in this first half. And it was 16-7 Blackman at the end of the first quarter. They gained a point by halftime, and they lead it by 10, 25-15. Girls consolation tomorrow will begin at 1. The championship of the girls will be at 2:30 here at Oakland, and then they clear it out, and we'll start over at 6 for the boys consolation, and the boys championship will be at 7:30 tomorrow night. We'll take another timeout. We'll come back. We'll have the second half for you.
Hi, I'm Rick Thornton, Senior Vice President and Commercial Banker at First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. If you have commercial and business financial needs, let me put my extensive experience to work for you, and you'll see why First National Bank of Middle Tennessee is the place for hometown banking. We have branches at 1708 Gateway Boulevard and 3427 Memorial Boulevard, and always online at fnbmt.com.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC, NMLS 401715.
What makes Murfreesboro so vibrant? Is it regular coffee dates on Main Street? Checking in on neighbors to be sure everyone's safe? Or cheering on your favorite team? At Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, we believe it's all of these and more. The hometown medical group that genuinely cares. We deliver quality primary and specialty medical care in our community. And as the official medical group of the MTSU Athletics, we keep students and staff healthy too. Learn more at mmclinic.com or call 615-893-4480 today.
This is Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. Did you know that you can plan your funeral in advance without actually paying for your funeral in advance? In other words, if it's not a convenient time to pay for your funeral, you can still choose your funeral items and we'll file them away for later. Let's consider that together. You make the decisions for yourself, and when that financial window opens up, it becomes an easier decision. Call me at 615-893-2422 and let's plan together.
Hi, this is Dan Mitchell from Music World and Drummers Den.
We have a larger selection than any of the other big box stores. Much better prices. Selection is wonderful, from keyboards, drums, guitars. Ukuleles are big this year. We also have lighting. This is Dan Mitchell from Music World and Drummers Den. You come down and look around. We have what you need. The Music World and Drummers Den is located at 2762 South Church Street, right across from Indian Hills Golf Course.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Welcome back here as we get underway here in the second half with Rockvale coming out with their original starting lineup: Cotton, Newton, Long, Mayhew, and Dewberry. And for the Blackman Blaze, Johnson, Edie, Flowers, Elam, and Jackson. Your lineup for Blackman. It's a 10-point lead for the Blaze as we start the second half. Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard update. It's Lebanon leading Stewart's Creek by 10 after one quarter of play, 13-3 in girls. Three put up by Ty Newton, got the shooter's roll, bounced in. Ball goes off of the playing court. Retrieved by a cheerleader there. Blackman to bring it down. They're moving right to left as we see it toward the pool here at Oakland. Flowers lost control of the ball, had his pocket picked, and going up for the slam was Long, missed it, but a putback by Cotton. And a timeout Blackman. 30-second timeout for the Blaze as they see their 10-point lead dwindle to 5 in a matter of about 40 seconds. And a word from Parks Auction now.
Auctions are fast, they're efficient and profitable. Let Stan Vaught and Bob Buck take the stress out of your real estate sale. From residential, commercial, farms to land, Bob Buck and Stan Vaught are ready to put their decades of market experience to work for you. That's Parks Auction. They'll handle everything online at parksauction.com.
Our game tonight brought to you by Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance. TOA steps up when the play breaks down. For more information on how TOA surgical specialists can get you back in the game, visit TOA.com. Not a great start for the Blaze, and a very emphatic start for the Rockets to start the second half of play. Full court pressure here by the Rockets. Edie brings it across and gets it across the timeline here. Takes it right side to Keller Jackson now, popped out. Flowers here on the near side to Edie, lob inside to Johnson, no look to Keller Jackson, who scoots past baseline and gets his 4th point of the game. Ty Newton penetrates, now Amani Dewberry from the right baseline, no good for the 3 attempt. Blackman pushing it up the floor. Edie down low, gets it to Johnson. Bounces it up and good. 12 for Christian. He's the only player on the court in double figures. Only player in double figures tonight. Blackman gets that lead back up to 9 on a little 4-0 mini run, and driving baseline is Cotton, who is fouled. And that's going to be on Elam. It's his first, and going to the free throw line will be Daryl Cotton, who stands there with 6 points in tonight's ball game. The free throw is good. There'll be another one upcoming here for him. Our game brought to you by Toots Good Food and Fun, Bud's Tire, Wilson Bank and Trust, and Rayburn Insurance Agency in Smyrna. Second toss is good for Cotton. He's got 4 points here in the first minute and a half. Flowers was in trouble. Now no look pass down low to Keller Jackson. Off the glass, no good. Got his own rebound, goes up and is hacked by Daryl Cotton.
Well, Jackson's made his presence known early here in the 3rd quarter. Nice rebound and went back up. Also has already scored a basket.
First personal foul for Daryl Cotton. Trey McGaffey going to come back in for Blackman here in a second. Free throw good. 5 points for Keller Jackson. Our game brought to you by Good Neighbor State Farm agent Celeste Middleton out on North Thompson Lane near Medical Center Parkway. 895-2700, the number for Celeste Middleton. Second toss crawls over the rim, will not fall. The lead for Blackman is 8, 30 to 22. In the lane, Mayhew puts it up high off the glass and good. Brennan Mayhew's first points of the night tonight. He really made himself known in the game at Blackman at the end of the season. Edey up top, Johnson feeds down low to Keller Jackson, off the glass, good. Boy, this kid's gone to work. The sophomore with 7 points, 5 here in the third quarter. 32-24, Blackman on top. Ty Newton with it for the Rockets. Drives, fadeaway jumper from 10, cross through. Ty Newton with 5 points here in the quarter. Ball kicked out of bounds.
That wasn't an easy shot either. That was a fadeaway with a hand in his face.
Full court pressure here by Rockvale. They retreat pretty quickly. Now Edey can walk it up the floor. Standing on the logo in the center of the floor. To the right side. Gives it up top to Flowers in the lane. Jackson almost got it to fall, but a foul. That was a tough shot right there for the sophomore.
Well, you've got McDonald and him and Johnson, and boy, they've got a bright future for sure.
Foul on Malachi Long. Picks up his first. Keller Jackson hits the free throw.
They're in a fight right now, though.
Big second quarter for Stewart's Creek. After trailing 13-3, they now lead 19-17 at halftime in that girls' game against Lebanon. Second free throw good. Jackson with 9, 34-26. The winner of that game is in the championship game in the District 7 4A tournament. Girls, Newton to Mayhew baseline. Back to Cotton right wing. No look down low to Dewberry. Dewberry tries to go up, nothing there, and travels. Boy, I don't know what Keller Jackson drank in the halftime locker room, but he's come out a man on a mission here in the second half, offensively and defensively. Edey gets it across to McGaffey. Jackson top of the key. Here's Flowers right wing. 3 ball in there. Second 3 for Braden Flowers tonight. And the lead is back at 11 now for the Blackman Blaze. Long looks it over, but Cotton will take it from the right wing. No good, and rebound Blackman. Edey pushes it up. Long pass up to McDonald. Too hard. Rebound McGaffey. Edey bounces it down low, gets it to McDonald. McDonald has it tipped away by Brennan Mayhew. Tries to back in now. Turn, spins, goes up. Offensive foul on Jalen McDonald.
Could have got him for a walk, too. Some inexperience showing there.
Second foul for him. Maxwell Blake coming in for the first time tonight for the Rockvale Rockets. And he's going to throw in the inbound pass, and does to Ty Newton, who brings it down the floor. 3:32 to play here in the third quarter. Blake over right side to Long. They work it down low. Brennan Mayhew with a nice cut to the basket for his 4th point of the game and the quarter. McGaffey streaks down the floor, takes it here to the near side. They're moving right to left. To Edey, over to Flowers now right side. Back up to McGaffey. Back to Flowers right side. Hands it off to Edey over there on the far side of the floor. Edey between the legs dribble, now gives it up to Flowers. Flowers on the logo, back over here near side to McDonald at the wing. Flowers pops over this side, up top to Edey now. Edey looking in, gets a pick from Keller Jackson, now just stops, pops for the three, no good. McDonald with the rebound and puts it back in. McDonald with the bucket, the lead 11 for Blackman, and McGaffey saves it, but saves it inbounds to Newton. Long, down low to Mayhew, back over left side. Ty Newton stops, tries to go baseline, nothing there. Finds Maxwell Blake. Blake gives it up to Long, who sets up the offense here for Coach Ingram's Rockvale Rockets. Foul line jumper, fadeaway style, swish from Malachi Long. Blackman lead now 9 with under 2 minutes to play in the third. Edey bringing it down, uncontested. To McGaffey. Now Edey, they work it inside, right block, McDonald turns, spin, shoots, scores. Jalen McDonald, 7 on the night. Lead back at 11 now for the Blackman Blaze. Working the left side of the floor is Long. Great pass down low to Dewberry, but has it blocked by McDonald. Blackman comes out of there with it, and Edey sets it up on the right side. To Flowers, back to Edey, right side of the floor. He brings it straight away to Flowers at the right wing. Plays the top of the point here. Here's the baseline, 3 ball in, no good for Flowers, and a foul on the rebound.
McDonald over the back. No chance to get that rebound. That costly foul.
Paldo and Hicks in for Rockvale. Elam comes in. Edey goes out for Blackman. McDonald went out. And don't know who came in for Blackman. I think McGaffey. 50 seconds left here in the third. Rockvale would love to get this to single digits going to the fourth quarter. And Newton has it tipped away by McGaffey with 38.5 seconds. Quentin Bass going to come in? Yes. He comes in for Flowers. That's Saffold, rather. Nine players for Blackman and even more for Rockvale who's played in this game. Paldo at the free throw line. Up top to Ty Newton. Newton pulls up for 3. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound deep. McDonald had it, or McGaffey had it, and they try to wrestle it away, and a foul. Foul on Newton, who's a little upset. Only his first foul, but they lose possession there. Now Edey and Flowers are going to come back in to try to work for a last-second shot. So instead of Rockvale maybe chipping away to single digits, Blackman could try to pad their 11-point lead here. Edey gets it back with 13 seconds. Over to Flowers, far side of the floor. 10 seconds now. Edey behind the back dribble with 6, with 5. Fadeaway 3 ball off the front of the rim, no good. Newton with the rebound. Going to have a 3-quarter court shot off the rim, no good. Going to the fourth quarter. Blackman 41, Rockvale 30, here on State Farm Prep Sports.
Toots, good food and fun.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants. When I go places, people like to tell me their favorite menu item. One of the most popular is our catfish basket. Delicious fillets of catfish, fried golden brown and served over curly fries, or any side item for that matter. They're on our menu daily and on special every single Friday. At Toots Restaurants, our quality has not changed.
Our portions have not changed.
Our products have not changed. Here at Bud's Tire, we make buying Michelin tires simpler. I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We offer a straightforward approach to service, including nationwide warranties with every purchase. Stop in today to see our full lineup of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires. For whatever you drive, Michelin and BF Goodrich have a tire to fit any need. Bud's Tire Pros, hassle-free, guaranteed. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstirepros.tn.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by the law offices of John Day, Rick's Barbecue, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin, and Prentice Orthopedic and Air.
John, it's like Rockvale's running up a molasses hill here. They just can't seem to get any traction and get it below 9.
Kind of similar to the Oakland game, Oakland and the Siegel game. They kind of stay around that 10-point margin.
It's an 11-point lead for Blackman right now, just starting the fourth quarter.
They're going to make it happen. They need to make it happen very soon.
Blackman with it now. Keller Jackson, right wing, looking inside, nothing there. Comes back near side. Now Edey has it top of the key to Elam. Winner faces Siegel. Loser to face Oakland in the consolation. Johnson goes baseline. Tries to knife his way up. Reverse lay-in. Oh, my goodness. What a move by the junior.
Nowhere to go and decided to reverse it. Good move.
13-point lead is about the largest of the game, if I recall. How about a reverse on the other end by Maxwell Blake? Nice pass to him. Edey up the floor for the Blaze. Pass it over to Flowers, right side. Braden back to Edey. Up near the midcourt stripe. To Elam, right wing. Keller Jackson pops out. Now Edey, left wing. Looking inside, nothing there. Jackson between the circles. Flowers now right side. Back up top, Elam. To Edey, left wing. A pick. No three available. They lob it down low. Johnson with the left hand. Boy, that kid can play some ball. 16 for Christian Johnson. 45-32 Blackman. 6:18 to go. Long right side to Hicks. He just fires up a three, banks it in. Supposed to call that one, Malik. First bank three for Malik Hicks tonight. Gets the lead down to 10. Edey with the ball now for the Blaze. Flowers pops out front court near side. Top of the triangle is Keller Jackson, now left wing Elam. Edey now top of the spear. Thought about a three, doesn't take it. Dribbles around, now over to Flowers, right wing. Bounce pass down low to Keller Jackson. Tries to knife his way in from the block, nothing there. Out to Flowers, now to Edey. Coach Wertman screaming out another play. Edey lobs it inside, gets it to Johnson, puts it up, just a bit short. Rebound, Rockvale. Hicks down the floor, bounce pass in traffic. Somehow they flip it out. Ty Newton's three ball. On the way, got the shooter's roll. It bounced off the rim and then popped right in. It's a first bank three for Newton. 45-38. There's no give up in these Rockets, that's for sure. Elijah France coming into the game. Blackman will inbound on the near base sideline, I should say. Edey throws it in to Johnson and now gets it back. Edey brings it across, takes it to the right side. Up top to Flowers, to the left wing now. Finds Elam, back to Flowers. Over right side to Edey. Gets a pick. Garrison drives, and they're going to call a foul on the floor here.
First foul in this second half. That's unbelievable.
Dallas Paldo picking up his third foul. 45-38 your score. Blackman on top if you're just now joining us. Blackman inbounds. Flowers with it now. Between the circles, backs up toward the logo. Now brings it to the left block, where Johnson has it. Now kicks it back out. Flowers, 3 on the way. Over the rim, no good. Rebound. Malik kicks for the Rockets. Malik, foul line, now stops, pops from 3. Oh my goodness. Back-to-back threes here.
Back-to-back-to-back.
And it's now a 4-point Blackman lead. Blackman's going to get a timeout here with 3:49 to play. Getting tight here at Oakland High School. Stay with us on State Farm Prep Sports.
When Rutherford Countyans think of insurance professionals, they think Rayburn Insurance Agency at 200 South Lowry in Smyrna, meeting the needs of thousands of customers since 1973. You can trust Rayburn Insurance with all your needs, a place where customer service really matters. It's personal with Rayburn Insurance, as fans of local sports, as friends, and as insurance professionals. Check them out at rayburn.net or call 615-459-4145. Rayburn Insurance, for business, auto, home, and life insurance.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
We're back here, and John, you just got some news on the Moore County Eagleville Girls Championship game in 9-1A.
Yeah, Moore County leading 29-22. There's 4:19 to go in the fourth. Now, that was a few minutes ago, so I would say it's closer to being over.
Okay. Well, good luck to the Lady Eagles in that. That's a Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard update. Rockvale has closed it to within 4. Christian Johnson in the lane, puts it up off the right block, no good, but a foul. Well, Rockvale has done what they needed to do and make a run to get close here. They're only halfway there, though. Johnson at the free throw line, bangs one through. 17 for him, Elam out, McGaffey in. Paldo goes out, Brennan Mayhew back in. Second toss from Johnson, off the back of the rim, no good. McGaffey with the rebound.
That's twice that little guy's done that.
Boy, he's squirrely, isn't he? Brings it back out, almost has his pocket picked, dribbles through traffic, dumps it low, gets it to Johnson. They call an offensive foul. Barry Workman almost flips out of his chair. McGaffey with the foul.
Well, if they hit another three, this Rockville crowd's going to go wild. They've hit 3 in a row.
3:20 to play in the ball game. 46-41, Blackman. A spot in the championship game on the line. On the right side, driving in France, no good. Rebound, Mayhew. They kick it out to Newton. Newton to the foul line. Blackman guarding the 3 this time, and now Flowers going to pick up the foul. It's 3 for him. It's only the second foul. Oh, I missed a foul on Flowers. No, I did say 3, didn't I? Ty Newton at the free throw line. Free throw, good. Another toss upcoming. Newton's second one on the way. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Elam for the Blaze. Edey between the circles, 2:48 to play. It is a 4-point lead for Blackman. Jackson Over to Flowers. Now finds Edie. Edie penetrates, puts up, ball with the left hand, no good. Keller Jackson had the rebound off his fingertips, out of bounds off of Rockvale.
And Edie, what a job of bringing his hands back in. Didn't reach for that ball and went out of bounds off of Rockvale. What a comeback here by the Rockets.
Keller Jackson on the inbound, stolen away. Here's France going the other way, layup, good! And a timeout on the floor. 2:18 to go. Blackman 46, Rockvale 42. Another photo finish on the way when we come back.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Let's work together to help ensure your finances can keep up with your unique needs over the long haul. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Lee Colvin. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056 for an appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Roscoe Brown is this area's leading provider of home indoor air quality products and services. Back in 1940, Roscoe Brown started this family business with a goal of treating customers like family. Over 80 years later, that commitment continues. If you're new to town, ask Roscoe Brown to do a checkup on your HVAC and plumbing systems. It'll make a difference. Call Roscoe Brown and schedule a checkup today.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
And tonight brought to you by Bowen's Body Shop. From dings and dents to full body work, trust Jeff and Cal Bowen to do the job right. They're located on Middle Tennessee Boulevard.
Want to make sure we correct the score here for you. 46-44 Blackman. They didn't get the score up on the scoreboard quick enough for me. Here's Dyson Elam, tries to dump it low, turned over. Hicks with it, a chance to tie or take the lead. Here's a three for the lead, no good. Too long for Long. Ball on the floor. Blackman's got the rebound, 2 minutes to go. Edie down the floor, it's a 2-point game. Turns, spins, drives toward the rack, puts it up with the left hand, good. Garrison Edie, and there is a timeout on the floor. And we'll keep it here for at least a 30-second message here from Parks Auction.
Well, it seems like everyone's a real estate expert, but Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught have put in the decades of work for their clients to be the go-to guys. With Parks Auction's extensive marketing program, you can receive the most money in the shortest amount of time. That's Stan Vaught and Bob Bugg at Parks Auction. They'll handle everything. They're online at parksauction.com.
Brian Barrett, John Dinkins here with you. Tomorrow at 12:50, Danny Brewer and I will go on the air and we'll bring you the girls games, consolation and championship at 1 and 2:30. Then a break for just a bit, and then boys championship and consolation with John and Danny tomorrow night. The second game, the girls' championship game, will be stream only tomorrow as the Lady Raiders are on radio. 48-44 Blackman. Here's Long, foul line jumper off the lip of the rim, no good. Rebound Blackman with a minute and a half to go. Edie stops for the three. It's over the rim, no good. Not a three that Coach Wertman wanted at all. They've got the lead and the ball. Now Cotton has it for the Rockets. To Malachi Long, right side. Long drives, puts it up with the right hand, no good. Mayhew with the rebound, got it! Mayhew with 6. 48-46, Blackman, minute to go.
Going to spread it out, I would think.
A lot of fouls to give.
Well, boy, you better be careful.
Yes. Flowers to Christian Johnson. Up top to Edie with 45 seconds. Edie penetrates. Back to McGaffey. Rockvale not falling for it. Not fouling. Here's Johnson. Now they try to foul. Can't do it. Edie with 30 seconds. They're not fouling him, now they do. A lot of time went off the clock, 27.9 left. Malachi Long with the foul.
They got a long way to get to 5.
Yes, it's only the third team foul, 2 more to do. To put Blackman at the free throw line. Blackman's got to protect the ball. Inbounds to McGaffey, double teamed, in a lot of trouble. Finds Flowers, 22 seconds. They try to pull Flowers by a shirt tail, and now they finally get the foul with 18 seconds. They're going to have to foul one more time. Maxwell Blake picks up that foul.
Well, they ran off about 12 seconds that time.
Braden Sanford going to get his first check-in of the game.
Thanks, Coach.
Blackman gets it in to Johnson with 16 seconds. He takes one dribble. He's in trouble, and now the foul. Brennan Mayhew fouls him.
Johnson going to go to the line, which if you're Blackman, that's not a bad deal.
Probably one of the top players you'd want to send there. 2 free throws upcoming for the game's leading scorer, Christian Johnson. It's a 2-point ball game. He wants at least one of these, at least. Free throw, good. Got one. Now it's a 3-point game. Daryl Cotton back in. Johnson with another charity toss. It's in the air, no good. And a timeout, Rockvale. 12.2 to play, 3-point Blackman lead. We'll be back in 1 minute.
This is a paid legal ad.
You've probably heard it a million times. If you're injured, call a lawyer. And you probably haven't because you don't know how much it will cost, how long it will take, or even if you have a case. At the law offices of John Day, we provide a free initial consultation because we understand that folks don't want to pay a lawyer only to find out they don't have a case. If you think we can help, we do so on a contingency basis, which means we only get paid if you do. Seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
We're at Rick's Barbecue talking with Anne-Marie Brentz, who says they're ready to feed your entire crew with the family pack.
It's a pound of pork or any of our pulled meats, and then you get 2 16-ounce sides, and then you get a bag of chips, which are plain or barbecue, and then the buns come with it, and then you get one of our drink choices, which is either a 2-liter of one of our sodas or a half-gallon of one of our teas.
And don't forget the famous Rick's Loaded Baked Potato.
That's the biggest potato you can get. They're right at 2 pounds.
Let Rick's Barbecue do the cooking, 212 Warrior Drive.
I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Animal City, Music World Drummers Den, Stones River Town Center, Mills Family Pharmacy, and good neighbor State Farm Agent Andy Womack. He's located at 1535 West Northfield Boulevard, near the Ford dealer. State Farm Agent Andy Womack, 615-890-0850.
Well, it's down to this. Rockvale ball down by 3, 12 seconds. Newton in the backcourt. McGaffey fouls him.
Nice move there.
Sure was. That's only 3 fouls. They're going to make it really difficult here. McGaffey's 3rd foul. And I think Rockvale's going to take a timeout to talk things over here. They've got 8.7 seconds. It's a 3-point Blackman lead. We'll step aside, be right back.
Dr. Automotive is the cure for your car. Brothers Danny and Randy Brewer have been providing Rutherford County with ASE certified auto repair for nearly 20 years. You'll receive courteous and friendly customer service every time. Why? Because we grew up here and you are our neighbors. Foreign and domestic auto repair and maintenance on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna, just off I-24. SmyrnaAutorepair.com, 615-220-0971. Just ask for Danny.
It's a critical time in education, and we need experience on the Rutherford County School Board. That's why we need to elect Butch Vaughn to the school board in Zone 6. He brings experience as a public educator from his years in the classroom and as a coach to being principal at Central and Blackman Middle and Oakland High Schools. Butch Vaughn has also been in private education as the former headmaster at PCA. Experience counts, especially now. That's why we need Butch Vaughn on the Rutherford County School Board. Paid for by Butch Vaughn for School Board. Pryor Manning, Treasurer.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
We're back here, and it will be Rockvale's basketball. They're into the floor, side court, near side. Here's the lob in from Lewis. Daryl Cotton drives. They let him have the bucket. And now a timeout with 2.8 seconds. 49-48 Blackman. And it's a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
Since 1966, Fans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard Heating and Air products, Fans Heating and Air will do it all. Fans specializes in new homes, custom homes, or existing buildings. Give Fans Heating and Air a call today, 615-893-7930. Good luck to all of our schools and student athletes from Fans Heating and Air.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Idiz Tees, Dan France Concrete, Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home, Stan Vaultford County School Board, and Middle Tennessee Christian School. 49-48, 3.5 seconds left on the clock. Blackman's got the ball.
They did put less than a second back on the clock. It's going to be Blackman's ball to inbound. Blackman just let Rockvale have that lane to the basket. Guess they were thinking maybe they could draw a foul. Length of the floor to go for the Blaze. Timeout. Blue.
Foul.
Foul. So that's going to put Blackman at the free throw line. So that was the play.
Yep.
No time went off the clock. The foul committed. And Braden Flowers going to go to the free throw line for some big free throws. Three and a half seconds to go. Two shots, of course. And boy, they big.
But now Blackman's got a foul to waste.
Free throw good. Braden Flowers hits one. It's a 2-point ball game. One more free throw.
Well, Blackman can foul. If they're going to bring it up the floor, I don't know if they'll be able to get a shot off unless he's got a design play.
Second free throw off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Hicks. Hicks launches it from midcourt off the backboard, but a whistle.
Timeout, I believe.
Did he get a timeout? Timeout Rockvale with 1.3. It's going to be full court to go, I think. We'll decide when we come back on State Farm Prep Sports.
Local business owners, you know how important it is to be here for your customers. I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and I run a small business in Rutherford County too, and I'm here to help you protect your small business. Call me at 615-895-2700.
Each team knows which play will be the winning move. I'm good neighbor State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and I'd love the opportunity to talk to you about combining your home and auto insurance. Call me at 615-900-0877 to make the winning move that can save you time and money.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
Well, the Rockets will have the ball right around midcourt on the near sideline, and they have put another 7/10 of a second back on the clock. So 2 seconds exactly. This game got really interesting here in this fourth quarter with a flurry of activity by the Rockets to climb back in from double digits down. They trail by 2. They've got the ball with 2 seconds. To throw it in is Lewis. Lewis looks, and Rockvale has to take a timeout. Nobody there to pass to. Just a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, JCPenney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Well, they've got an exciting one going on at Laverne in the girls' semifinals. Lebanon now leads by 3, 38-35, with 4:23 to play in the ball game. Here, with 2 seconds to play, it's a 2-point Blackman lead. It's Rockvale's ball, and Brennan Mayhew is going to inbound.
Moore County beats Eagleville 40-37.
They get the lob in. Daryl Cotton, 3 for the win. Off the back of the rim, no good, and the ball game is over. Blackman 50, Rockvale 48. 50-48 and a humdinger tonight. Blackman moves on to face Siegel in the championship game. The only team to beat Siegel in the district was Blackman. They'll have a rematch coming up tomorrow at 7:30. It's Rockvale and Oakland in the consolation game. We'll talk about it all when we come back on the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show. That's next on State Farm Prep Sports.
The Blue Raider fan source for officially licensed Middle Tennessee gear is Raider Tees. T-shirts, caps, sweats in all sizes, designs, colors, children's to plus sizes. Raider Tees has decals and license plates to show everyone your favorite team. Plus, check out their wide selection of Blue Raider art, jewelry, even golf tee markers. Show your Blue Raider pride with the largest selection of Blue Raider merchandise anywhere by shopping Raider Tees, 910 Ridgely Road, just before the bridge over Broad behind Chewy's.
Hello, my name is Colleen Clary, a mortgage loan officer with F&B Mortgage, a division of First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. Here at F&B Mortgage, we are dedicated to serving you and our community. We understand the challenges that are faced in today's economy when purchasing a home, and we are here to help guide you through the process every step of the way. Contact me today or visit our website at fnbmt.com. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
Mills Family Pharmacy has served Murfreesboro and surrounding communities for nearly 2 decades, and we do more than just filling prescriptions. If you have questions about medications, we can help.
If a particular medicine needs to be compounded, can you do that?
Absolutely. Compounding gives pharmacists like Chad Mills or Craig Buckner the ability to produce a unique dosage, preservative-free and sugar-free if needed.
This is Chad Mills with Mills Family Pharmacy. We're located next to Toots South on South Church Street in Murfreesboro.
Visit millsfamilypharmacy.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. And if we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the Law Offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case.
With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. Give me a call at 615-873-1700 and let me show you, with discounts up to 40%, you may find it even costs less.
You've changed thousands of diapers, played hours of peekaboo and duck duck goose. You do anything to protect your kids. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and it's important to protect them with life insurance. I can make it easy and affordable for you to protect your family.
Dr. Russell McKissick of Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance talks about the grassroots effort in our local schools to ensure proper care for players.
To make sure our teams are covered here locally, be there for our trainers. Yeah, it's a passion that we have to try to take care of our athletes here in town and be there just to keep everybody playing as healthy and as best they can.
From a community standpoint, one of the most important things you do at TOA, I'd guess.
I think it's definitely a way to pay back to our community, just to be there for them and watch some great sports too.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, TOA, live your best life.
If someone asked, "What's your more?" would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Back at Oakland after a couple of exciting games here in the boys semifinals. Second one goes to Blackman, 50-48. First one goes to Siegel, 56-40 over Oakland. Talk about all of this on the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air post-game show. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, servicing all major brands and in most cases offers same-day service. You can rely on the Rheem Pro professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air to keep your home or business comfortable year-round. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, West College Street here in Murfreesboro, online at PrenticeAllsup.com. 890-1311 is the number. One game that we know that is still in action. Well, there are three that are going on now, but one in the waning moments. In the fourth quarter, 38-38, Lebanon and Stewart's Creek. About 2.5 minutes to play in that one. We may get a final on that before we're done here tonight. So we'll see. 38-38, Lebanon and Stewart's Creek tied up in the semifinals in 7-4A. Brian and John here to talk things over about this victory for the Blackman Blaze. And John, it looked like Blackman might coast there for a few minutes, and then a roaring comeback by the Rockets.
Well, talk about a tale of two games there. It was like all Blackman for 3 quarters, and then, boy, Rockville poured it on. They had 3 straight threes to get back in that thing, and Blackman had some turnovers. Next thing you know, it's a 1-point lead at one point, and then Blackman got back up to within 4 points, then back to 3. And they got it within 2, and they had a chance to shot. And really, Cotton had a pretty good look. If you're a Blackman, it was kind of scary there,
yeah.
But it was a good look. And he just missed the shot, and Blackman hangs on.
It was off the rim.
Yep.
Well, time to talk about our Dr. Automotive players of the game. Christian Johnson was a beast inside tonight for the Blackman Blaze. He finished with 18 points, a ton of rebounds tonight. He was easily the game's leading scorer and the only one for Blackman in double figures, so I don't think you can go wrong with Christian Johnson. Rockvale a little bit harder. Ty Newton had 13, Daryl Cotton had 10. So, what are you thinking? Ty Newton?
I'm saying yeah, probably.
He had a couple of threes. He had one of those threes. Malik Hicks had the other 2 threes in the fourth quarter that took the double-digit lead and shrunk it by 9 real quick.
Coach Ingram plays so many guys, it's really hard to pick one.
It
but
is.
I guess I think Ty Newton would be deserving.
Ty did have 3 threes on the night tonight, so that is your Dr. Automotive players of the game here from Dr. Automotive. They provide local car owners with excellent auto repair services from ASC certified mechanics and master mechanics. Danny and Randy Brewer. Randy, the real brains behind the operation, and their entire staff.
If you say so.
Oh, Randy is.
Oh, yeah, Randy.
Yeah. Dr. Automotive, their staff fully equipped to serve your vehicle repair and maintenance needs on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna, online at autorepairsmyrna.com. Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. Boy, this could be really interesting, I guess. There were a lot of keys. You mentioned it already. Rockvale trailed 3 quarters of this game, much of that in double digits, and then came roaring back. Blackman had to hold off the Rockets. I think really strong inside play from Blackman tonight.
Yeah, I'd have to agree there. I think Johnson had a really nice game, and McDonald came in, popped in a few points, and who's the other, the sophomore? Jackson, what's his name?
Keller Jackson.
Keller Jackson, yeah, there it is. He had a good game tonight, too.
Let's see. Johnson had 18, Keller Jackson had 9, and Jalen McDonald had 7 in the paint.
That's, 34 points or something like that?
That's they scored
pretty
50.
Hard. Yeah, that's pretty hard to overcome.
So there you go. That's your keys to the win for the Blackman Blaze from Craig's Tax Service. You know, tax laws can be confusing, so don't forget, get help with your taxes. Craig's Tax Service They specialize in personal and business tax preparation, financials, and bookkeeping services. Online at CraigsTaxService.com, 890-2233, Craig's Tax Service. And don't forget, if you missed part of the game, check WGNSSports.com, tap on the Sir Pizza Podcast button, and download and listen back to any of the games that we have broadcast over the many years. You can order your favorite pizza at SirPizzaTN.com. That's carry out or delivery. Royal Feast sounds pretty good right about now. Sir Pizza on East Main, South Church, and Memorial Boulevard. A minute 13 to play, 38-38. Lebanon, Stewart's Creek girls. Maybe we'll get you a final in that one. Going to recap the first game here tonight briefly, which was a 56-40 Siegel win, and tell you about this boys game here by Blackman as they win it 50-48 as we check stats from Winners Trophies, Fans Heating and Air, and JHA Company. John, you want to lead us off?
I will. I can do that. For the team stats for Rockville and Blackman, Rockville was out-rebounded by Blackman 22-13. Rockville, 15 of 39 from the field for 38%. They had 5 threes, 3 of them in that fourth quarter. Blackman, 19 of 40 for 48%. They were solid all night. They had 3 threes. Rockville, 7 of 10 from the free throw line, 70%. Blackman, 9 of 13, 69%. Rockville with 7 turnovers and Blackman with 9. It was 16-7 at the end of the first quarter. Blackman, 25-15 at the end of the half. And the end of the third quarter, Blackman had a 9-point lead, but they had to hang on for dear life. 2 really evenly matched teams, Brian. I think you'd have to say just really they've all been close. Almost every one of their games has been close.
Very sure. I mean, you could probably put these 4 in a hat. You maybe give an edge to Siegel, and then who knows after that.
Yeah,
it's kind of been a war.
Yeah, it was.
Scoring for Blackman, 18 points for Christian Johnson. We remember Keller Jackson had 9 in the paint, and so did Jalen McDonald. Well, he had 7. 7 points for Braden Flowers tonight, 9 for Garrison Eady. And that was your Blackman scoring. 5 tonight, scoring for the Blaze. For Rockvale, 10 points, Darrell Cotton. 13, Ty Newton. He was Rockvale's leading scorer. 8 points for Malik Hicks, including 2 threes in the fourth. 2 points for Malachi Long. 2 points for Maxwell Blake. 6 points for Brennan Mayhew. 2 for Amari Dewberry. And 5 points for Elijah France. 50-48 the final. And tomorrow, the consolation and championships are set in girls and boys. With the girls kicking things off, Rockvale versus Riverdale at 1 o'clock, followed by Blackman Oakland at 2:30. Then a break, short break, back at 6 o'clock for the, that would be Oakland and Rockvale game. Oakland Rockvale at 6 o'clock in the 8-4A boys consolation. Boys will be at 7:30, Siegel Blackman. Consolation game, girls will be on radio and streaming. Championship game, stream only, as the Lady Raiders are on at UTEP. Then the boys' games will be all on radio tomorrow night, as well as streaming. So that is a look at things the way they stand now. Prentice Alsop Heating and Air Coaches Corner in the morning for you as well, with girls basketball coaches joining us. And one of them actually down there cleaning the bleachers right now.
Good for her. Let's give her some applause. Yeah, there you go.
With
Coach's work is never done.
That's true. With 5.5 seconds to play, it's 42-40, Lebanon leading Stewart's Creek in that one. Now, I just got that score from Todd Harris, and I'm afraid we're going to be off the air by the time we get the final. But it looks like Lebanon's going to hold on and win a tough game with Stewart's Creek tonight. And we'll get all the brackets updated and talk about it all on the Coach's Show in the morning, shall we?
Okay. Got to get home. Got to get up early.
Yep. It's snowing in Clarksville.
Oh, well, it'll be all right.
Yeah, just a dusting.
Yeah, I'll drive in if I have to get some horses.
Well, I don't think horses will be needed tomorrow, but that's going to do it here tonight. Want to thank our friends here at Oakland High School for their hospitality this evening. That's going to wrap up our coverage here from Oakland for tonight. Back tomorrow. Hope you'll join us then. And for John Dinkins, our producer, Jackson Smith at the station, I'm Brian Barrett. Thank you so much for being with us on State Farm Prep Sports. So long until the next time we meet. at the game.
Rutherford County's biggest sports events are on News Radio WGNS, FM 101.9, FM 100.5, AM 1450, streaming at WGNSSports.com, on our iPhone and Android apps, and always at the game.
Dr. Automotive is the cure for your car. Brothers Danny and Randy Brewer have been providing Rutherford County with ASE certified auto repair for nearly 20 years. You'll receive courteous and friendly customer service every time. Why? Because we grew up here, and you are our neighbors. Foreign and domestic auto repair and maintenance on Hazelwood Drive